Everybody, take two! We're going to be diving into Anno, and we are Anno 1700, PAX Romana, and the first one was much better than this. The first take was much better than this one. I'm all muddled up and everything now. I just had to re-enable all my sounds. And we're going to be learning everything about Anno PAX Romana 117. I want to get into the nitty gritty. So if you're wanting like a zoom straight off into, I don't know, all the high tech stuff straight away, this probably isn't going to be the episode for you. This is going to be taking it from the beginning, learning step by step what it is that we're doing. So we're probably just going to jump into a game and figure out how to even set one up. So what can I do here? Campaign, or do I want to do endless? I don't know. Well, you know what I could do? I could do like the campaign on YouTube, kind of like my last series of Anno 1800, which isn't over, by the way. We're still doing it. We've just got to find the time to do it. So we will still fit it in. So what I might do is I might do the endless play, and that way it'll give me a high level of customization. Look at that! I've got all sorts of stuff happening. It's like super fast and everything. So it looks like we can make our own profile, like our own character. So naturally I'm going to be called SirLTAR. Well, that went all wrong, didn't it? There we go. Caps first. There we are. Okay. Oh, marvelous. Oh, actually I want all that caps. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we are. SirLTAR. And although this lady is rather lovely, I think I'm probably going to go for someone that looks a little bit more like me. Oh, this guy. I mean, he's got far too much hair to look like me, but he has got a little bit of a shadow going off. Maybe I could try this guy out. I like the little emblem too. That's kind of cool. So I'm going to go with this one. Although this fellow, we might use him in the on the YouTube series, I think. So we're going to go for the noble, and banner. We could change to banner. Awesome. Oh, naturally red. Naturally red. I don't know if you guys ever played a game called Rome Total War, but this is giving me serious Rome Total War vibes here. I'm gonna go for this one. I'm gonna be like the Julii. Yeah, that's the thing. Right, okay. Well, we've done that bit. Can we change anything else? We can just randomize it. I don't know what. Oh, that's. I guess that just means icon sigil. Yep. And color. Yep, we're red. Let's jump into the next one. Any questions from anybody? Oh, got difficulties now. I don't. Advanced, veteran. You know, this is all about learning. So I don't really want to be destroyed in the first 20 seconds of the game. So let's go for normal. Although normal feels like easy, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're not going to go for tutorial because we want to be doing the learning. We don't want to be listening to people telling us what to do. So all this seems pretty generic. The Hall of Fame access allowed. Okay. Now this will be pretty much the first time I've really actually got into it. Now, obviously I played the demo a little bit, but because it was only an hour, you couldn't really get your teeth into it. I wanted to bite it, you know, and rip it to pieces and really dive into it, but it kind of forced you to play super quick. So I want this to kind of be the opposite of that. I want to be a slow and relaxing and an engaging experience. So I think I'm going to keep that all the same. Please, let's just have one ship, just our flagship. Starting islands. Yes. Plentiful. Capital plenty. Revealed map. Do I want it covered or uncovered? Let's go for all covered. That way we can do it. It's a bit of exploring. Right. Map style. Oh, always corners. I love corners. It's one of those things. It's like you got that bit over there, you got that bit over there, you got that bit over there, and I'm over here. You know, that's the bit. It's very clear, defined areas. I kind of like that, especially when you're playing in a multiplayer game.
This average gamer says, can you pick your nose?
You want me to pick my nose? How about no? Why? What? I've got a boggy or something. I don't see anything. Right. Thanks. Great distraction. You did a great job. Large islands. Abundant. Okay. Oh, what should the number be? Any suggestions, chat? I want to hear your ideas. Can you pick your nose? What? I haven't got no buggers. I ain't got no buggers. I don't think I've got any buggers. No. Well, no. Okay. Any suggestions on the what's it? I know 3 of you are out there. Come on.
Dillybob31 says do 6767.
You know what? I'm going to fall.
31 says 6767.
Yep. Okay. You know what? 6767. We're doing it. Okay. That's you asked for it. You got it. Okay. Oh right. So this was like the pirates and stuff. I don't really know what this all is.
Dillybob31 says yes.
Excellent. I hope Canadian Jesus is okay with that too. Oh yeah. Yep, it looks like he is. Right, I don't really know what all this bit means, if I'm honest.
This average gamer says, what made you want to play this game?
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but on the YouTube channel, on SirLTAR YouTube channel, that was one of the first games that I ever started playing online. And there's a whole long story, which I'm not going into too much unless you really want me to. But essentially, it's one of my favorite games. I've probably spent a lot of time in there, over 1,000 hours, maybe even 2,000 plus hours, which may not be a lot to some people, but it's certainly a lot to me. And I do a lot of gaming, you know, I play on a lot of games, and I know it's one of those games that I just really enjoy. It's got so much depth to it, you know. You can really create a world and make your own problems and then fix them, and then make more problems and then fix them, and then the fixes for those problems turn into more problems later on. You know, it's just a layer of complexity that I think a lot of games are missing. You know, there are so many games that are kind of reduced down.
This average
to base
gamer
elements.
says so like having a wife.
I'm not going to answer that question because the wife, Mrs. LTAR, may be in the background. So, to avoid any ridicule at some point today, I'm going to step to the side of that question.
This average gamer says ha ha
ha. Right, well, that is kind of the first steps on the custom. We haven't really explored it too much, but I think we're just going to keep it pretty simple.
Dillybob31 says you should eventually do a video on Minecraft.
On Minecraft? You know, I think Canadian Jesus would like to co-star in that video because Canadian Jesus absolutely loved Minecraft. I mean, back in the day, me and Canadian Jesus actually built a server that I think Canadian Jesus...
Dillybob31 says me too.
Excellent. Well, maybe we could do a thing. Maybe we could do a collab, eh? Right, so it looks like these are going to be my friends or competitors, and he's relatively easy. He's a normal and she's a normal, so I think we'll probably leave it like that. Now, it looks like what we've got here is an indication on where they're starting, in which starting region they're going to be. So this guy doesn't look like he's going to be in Albion. It looks like he's going to be in Latium, which is where I think I'm going to be starting. So I think I get the choice of whether I start in Latium or Albion. So it looks like I'm going to start in Latium, and it looks like this guy is going to be there, he's going to be there, and he's going to be there. But if I choose to start in Albion, it looks like these two would be there and he wouldn't. So I think that's the first thing I'm picking up on. I like the fact I can see me flag behind me. That's cool. This guy's very fit, let's say, and I think he's got a banner that's probably quite befitting. Is there much I can do here?
Dillybob31 says, have you ever thought about playing Fortnite?
I have never thought about playing Fortnite. I think the average gamer should probably look into it though, because he really likes playing loads of multiplayer games like that. So I might suggest it to him. So it looks like these are the governors that we could potentially be going against. Looks like this guy's the hardest. Oh wow, look, you see his aggression's really high. Oh look, I can see a nipple. That's my first Anno nipple right there. Yeah, there we go, put some clothes on, brilliant. So it looks like this guy, he's in Albion as well. He's got a few other things, but what I'm mainly interested in here is all these like little stars here. So it looks like 5 stars is the maximum in any particular thing that they like are particularly good at. So expansion, so how greedy he is with islands, I'm guessing that's what that one's all about. Diplomatic influence, I don't know if that's what my influence relation is with him. It could be that, I'm not sure, we'll have to dive into that. The military power, so is a bit of a tactical genius by the looks of it. Now I know the game has land battles and sea battles as well, so I don't know if he gets buffs or minuses or things like that in those regards. So, or he might just be really good at one particular bit, I don't know. Aggression, so I'm guessing that's how you know how upset he gets when I do certain things within the game. And progression, I'm guessing that is his ability to constantly be growing, constantly to be moving forwards. So we'll have to keep an eye on these ones because we're going against these 3 today. So this guy, well, he's only got a maximum of 2 stars. He seems to be quite good at the progression side of things. This guy's a bit slower, that's fine, but he's got a little bit of a backbone when it comes to fighting by the looks of it. And it looks like I'm going to have to be relatively aware of what he's up to. And then the lady, she seems to be more about talking than fighting. But
Dillybob31 says, are you looking at the screen or are you looking at the camera? We can't decide.
Oh right, well, here is my recording equipment over here. All right, here is the screen for me right here, and here is all the analytics of how the streams are going, making sure that everything's kind of working. Apart from sound, I can't quite hear the sound. I have to mute that, otherwise you guys can hear the sound. So that's what's going off over here. The webcam's here, and my backup webcam's here, and microphone here, and backup microphone right here. So that's about all I can tell you for that. So I'm going to add this lady as a rival as well. So we want the game to have quite. In fact, do we want 3 or do we want just the 2? You know what? I'm going to stick with 3. Right, so we've got the profile sorted, we've got the game conditions sorted, and we've got the governors sorted. It looks like we're going to be all set. I do like the idea of having a flagship, so being able to explore around. Let's pick the starting province. So it looks like we can start in Latium or Albion. I'm going to go for the Latvian side of things. I think Latvian is basically everything Roman. It's all Roman. Everything is Roman, like the old world in Anno 1800, I think. And then this place over here, it's a little bit like the New World. I don't know what it's really going to have to offer us right at the moment, but we'll kind of get into it. Now, just because we start in one region doesn't mean that we can't explore another region. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Right, I think I'm going to set sail. Here we go. I'm going to open my can of pop. Naturally, I'm playing in 4K, although I do believe that YouTube has reduced it down to a maximum on YouTube as 2K and a maximum on Twitch as 1K.
The senatorial province of Latium was once Empire's beating heart. A beacon of power, decadence, the arrogance of man. Then fiery Ocassus gave voice to the gods' anger, obliterating our mortal follies. In among the ash lay a chance for humility, for change. Yet, we mortals are fickle. Hubris rises in us again, and in a new dawn's light, the question remains. Can we build a better world? Or are our past sins destined to repeat?
Repeat! I hope we can build a better world, although that one did look quite pretty. Alrighty, so let's have a look at the world then, shall we? Look at this. Oh, I do like it. I always like having a look at the waterfalls in these games. That's kind of pretty.
You have been building for 2 hours, Harry. May I suggest some refreshments?
I've been building for 2 hours. I've only just launched. Look at that. How pretty is that? And I've just had a refreshment. It was a can of Coca-Cola with no added sugar, which, by the way, does not taste better. I should probably highlight that Ubisoft was generous enough to provide me with a code for this game. Hopefully, they might provide me with more codes going into the future. It's kind of really cool. First code we've ever had on the channel. Super excited about it. Right, so it looks like we've got denarii, which is our currency, which is pretty cool because that's what they really did use in the Roman times for their currency. And it looks like we're already running low on cash. Look at that, we're already minus 100. And I'm guessing that's the upkeep from this trading post.
What could you possibly require?
And my flagship. Ooh, we can change it. With it. I don't know what we're doing here. But I think we're just changing. You know what? I'm going to keep it as red because red looks cool. And then we've got our total population and our workforce. That says Libius workforce. Okay. And then we've got us. This is us. And then this is the settlement type that we're currently at. Local income from wherever we're looking. And island population. So that's pretty nifty. And then over here, we've just got some quick taskbars. And then over here, this is a lot to unpack over here. So we've got stop, play, fast forward, fastest, and pause. I may as well keep it on the pause mode. And then we've got province map. Now, at the moment, we can't really see a great deal, but it looks like we're just over here in this corner, which is pretty nifty. And it tells us what fertilities we've got on the island as well. That's pretty cool. And we've got island slots for raw minerals. And mountain slots as well, so we'll have to check that out as we go. And it looks like we've got a day-nighttime cycle. Oh, would you look at that? How cool is that? Oh, we've got a skybox. And, oh, look. We've got northern lights, I think they would be. And there's the moon. I don't think we had a moon in Anno. Right, let's go back to normal daytime, shall we? Oh, that was a bright light screen for a moment. Okay, let's go a little bit darker. There we go. That's perfect. There we are. Right, now we're all set. And then we've got change province. Now, this kind of looks kind of cool. Let's go to the world map. Oh, look at this. So, look, there's England, France, Germany, Spain. Italy looks a bit weird. A bit of a weird boot, if you ask me. It gets a bit chunky as it goes up. I don't think it's actually that chunky in real life. And then you got Sicily and what's it? And then you got the North Africa over here. Down here is Egypt, which I'm pretty sure may be coming at some point. We've got Greece and loads of islands from there as well. And we've got the Black Sea and Ukraine and Russia and all that kind of cool stuff. Oh, and we've got where all the Vikings are and stuff just over here. And oh, look, we've got like gold bits and all sorts. I wonder why we've got gold bits. Do you reckon the gold bits are indications of like where the next like DLCs may give us in terms of regions? Could be. Do like that. I wonder where Albion's going to be. I kind of assume it's going to be around here, but we'll see. Oh, how do I go back? How do I go back? I don't know how to go back. How do I go back? Oh, there we go. Nice. We've got 7 mountain slots and we've got 10 river slots, and I can confirm that is the case. All right, well, that's pretty cool, and it looks like that's pretty much everything that's going off here. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe that's the wind. Nope, because I've just changed direction and that didn't change, so I'm going to assume that's not the wind then. There we are, and we've got some ornaments. Oh, we've got a special. We've got some specials. Oh, look at that. Pool of tranquility. tranquility. Oh, that's pretty cool. Right, well, we're not going to go too far with the ornaments. Let's just focus on actually building stuff. So one of the first things you have to do in any ANNO game is get those raw resources somewhere. Oh, what's just happened? I've just got something. My screen's highlighting and everything. What's that? I just got my first subscriber on Twitch. I just got a thing. Honey, was that you? I didn't see who it was. Did you just subscribe to me, Honey? Oh, awesome. Well, thank you, I guess. Right, so back to it. Thanks, love. How about that? So what we're going to do is we're going to start producing some wood, because this is the raw resource that I believe that everything costs to make. So we're going to start making that. And it looks like in the old game, you could just plonk down a tree anywhere. Well, it looks like you've actually got to plonk this down where trees are. So you don't just plonk it down and trees start growing. You just plonk it down. And as long as you've got 80, I think we'll be all right. I don't know if the efficiency bonus improves if you go over 80. We'll see. I'm going to go for 2 this on here. And then we're going to grab this thing. Now, I think we're going to have one like that. And then we're going to have one like that. And then the warehouse. Now, this kind of drives my OCD a little bit nuts, this, because look, it's all wonky and stuff. And I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I do like the fact that we've got it available to us. So, let's get this all pathed up. Now, with an ANNO game, it doesn't matter if all this is connected to a warehouse. It's got to be connected to this warehouse. If it's not connected to this warehouse, it just won't work. So let's get it connected up. So I'm thinking maybe a nice flat area like that to start off with. Like in terms of the port, feels like a good idea, you know, feels like a nice idea. And let's go there as well. And that corner kind of feels like a nice segue section. Oh, it's all wonky. It's going to drive me potty if I don't keep it straight. I mean, it's obviously curved, but I also want to keep it straight. How's chat going? You know how to behave, don't you? Hey, are you talking to me there, dear, or are you talking to somebody else? Right, so now we've got 2 production buildings.
We simple folks, we
All
don't
right.
have much to offer.
Oh, okay.
If you could look after this, Eri.
Oh, I thought we said no to the tutorials. So this is basically just saying what you need to kind of do. But we're already covering that. So now we've got these production buildings. They have requirements. So they have to be near the resources. Yeah, we covered that bit already. But they also have workforce that they need to have. At the moment, we don't have any workforce. Well, we do apparently. We've got 17, but I don't know why that is. Because we haven't got any houses. But what we're going to do is we're going to add more workforce to
Mrs. LTAR says just don't forget the roads.
Don't be like that, dear. Don't be like that. I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to focus. I think we're probably going to end up getting rid of all this forestry over here. But let's plonk down some houses. I feel like a nice straight bit, and then we're going to go wonky because I want to embrace the wonkiness. Okay, it's going to drive me potty. It is. It's going to drive me potty, but I'm going to do it. Because, you know, to change is to improve. To change often is to perfect. Did you like that? Did you like that? Did you like that, dude? That was... What was that? What's going on? My dogs have got zoomies. Right, let's go to there. And then let's go to that, like that. All right, and let's keep this angle going. Keep it going. And then let's go straight up like this, and then let's start something else. Oh wow! What if I do like a 4 like that? Yep. And then we go like this. And kind of... Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Right, okay. Let's get this bit gone. Oh. We're kind of going to need to double up this road a little bit. We've just got a little bit of an overhang. There we are. We're making an arrow. Look, we're going to have a big sign over here that says subscribe or something. And now, let's go straight. How are we going to do that? Let's go straight like that. That feels about right. Look at that. No, we've never been able to do this in an Anno game before, ever. Like, have this wonkiness. It's rather peculiar, but we're going to work with it, and hopefully we're going to like it. What do you guys think to it? Be interested to know. There we go. Right, so we've got the foundations of a settlement now. I'm just going to unpause it because obviously we want to generate some timber. Now, can you see this building over here? It's all like grayed out, like it's in a blueprint mode or something. And that's what it used to be called in the old game. It used to be called blueprint mode, but now we've just got like this shadowy figure of a building now. And that's basically indicating to me that I haven't got enough wood. So that's why it did that. And if I click this button up here, the upgrade button, when I do get some wood, i.e. when these guys...
Grandfather paid for this land, arm and leg fighting the Gauls.
I love it when they do the little tours. So this building is going to generate me some wood. It's going to bring it on over by the cart. Then it's going to go to the sawmill. Then it's going to get turned into lumber. You can see it's just got delivered. And now they're starting to process it. This bar here is how long it takes for it to actually finish. And then you see how it's got the little cog? The cog is basically not telling me how close they are to finishing that first item. It's telling me the overall efficiency of the building from a minute-to-minute basis. So at the moment, it is increasing because we're getting more and more efficient. You see now, we've just generated a log. Look at that, straight away, just got there. And he's delivering it. You see the little bar, loading bar? If I click in here and go in there, that's the loading bar as well. So we've just had our first delivery of timber. Just like that. And this guy should be doing the exact same. There we go, not another delivery of timber. So hopefully there's an analytics screen somewhere where I can check out. I don't know where that is yet. Is it here? Yes, it is. How about that? So this is telling me how many items I'm getting per minute by the looks of it. So it looks like the green bar is what I'm actually producing and the white bar is what I'm actually needing. So I need 4 out of 4. No, I need 2 out of 4 and maximum of 4. And once my efficiency goes right up, yeah, you see it's changing because our efficiency is going up and down like a yo-yo. But hopefully, once things stabilize a little bit, that'll get a bit better. Well, you can see here, for every minute, I'm producing 2, and out of a maximum possibly 4. So once everything's up to 100%, I will be able to be producing 4 per minute, which is pretty nifty. You can see here that I've got 2 other items. We've got these like sardine things and these porridge things. So let's start working on those. So we've pretty much just used the main construction tab. You know, we've got roads, we've got the basic households, we've got the warehouse, very important building that. We've got it down here in our little hot bar as well. And we've also got the tools, which is kind of another little thing for all these as well. But I don't think I need to go there. And then we've got this. This is our first group of people. In Anno 1800, they'd be referred to as the farmers, but in this, they're referred to as the lictors. So this is a little bit different. In Anno, you pretty much hit a population cap, and then things will just unlock. This way around, I'm not really sure what activates it. But until I click this, it will not allow it to be available to me. So we're going to unlock it. So we've got sardines available to us now and porridge. And this over here is kind of the interesting side of it. So for every house that I provide these to, I will get 1 income and plus 1 population, which is fairly basic to get my head around, I suppose. And then for porridge, it's not going to give me any additional income. It's only going to give me additional population. So let's check out the houses at the moment, because we haven't really looked at it yet. So at the moment, we have got, according to this, nobody living here and no workforce being generated. And we've got food, public services, and fashions. So what we want is we want to encourage some people to move in. And we're going to do that by getting this fisher's hut. So we're going to stick that down. Now fisher's huts have to be on the coast.
Agreed on
Hence,
5%.
you know, the fish.
In 7 years, I'll be
Little
able to
boat.
buy my freedom.
There's a little boat. Look at that. How cool is that? And I've currently got a little bit of a problem here. Mrs. LTAR would be telling me off in a moment because I haven't actually got a road connecting. And you can see my efficiency is still improving, but eventually my storage, which is 3 for this building, will fill up, and then it'll come up with a little bit of a problem.
Mrs. LTAR says, tut tut, told you about them roads.
Thank you, Mrs. LTAR. So I'm going to build the shortest road I could possibly build.
Oi, you! What are you doing at the docks when the master wants you?
I like it. I like it. I do like all the little phrases that they do. So you can see here we've got our first sardines, and they're about to be delivered to the warehouse. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming that's a ship being loaded and unloaded. And then it comes back as an empty cart, and then they make more, and then they bring it over here. Ooh, what happened then? I don't know what happened then. Ooh, someone's chatting to me.
It's beyond us.
It's beyond us. Looks like I've got 3 options. What do you think I should do, chat? I could seize his goods.
Canadian _ Jesus88 says you need to move your camera to the top left.
Why? Why do I need to move my camera to the... Oh, me! Yes, right, okay. I can do that, no problemo. Top left. Back here, I reckon. Eh? Over here.
Canadian _ Jesus88 says it's covering the info screen.
Right. Yes, dear. Thank you, Canadian Jesus. I'm all over it.
On one it says top right, on other it says top right.
I think he's just messing with me. There we go. What do we think to that, chat? Is that better? I don't know. We'll when I'm out of this screen, I'll be able to figure out if that's better. So, what do you think I should do here then, chat? Because it looks like I can kind of be...
Mrs. LTAR says at Canadian _ Jesus88 make your mind up. You said top right on YouTube and top left on here.
Maybe I should put
Canadian
it in the middle.
_ Jesus88 says YouTube doesn't read the message out.
You're right. It doesn't read the message out, dear. Although it is kind of hard to keep up when you're jabbering on so much. So, what do you think we should do here? Because it looks like we've got a reputation as well to consider. So, I don't know if seizing his goods would be a bad thing to do. Potentially buying his supplies seems like the in the middle kind of thing to do. And sending him on his way might be the nicest thing to do. So we could buy his goods. What do you reckon, chat? It'll give me a little bit of a boost. The game's currently paused. I would love to hear what you guys think. I'm going to start a timer. I'm going to give you another 10 seconds. 5 seconds. I'm going to click it. I'll click it. Let's go in. Go in. Go in. I'm going to buy supplies.
Yeah.
There you go. You like that? That was good. That cost us 400 denarii, though. Ooh.
Your freedmen won't forget.
For that, we've got 30 timber now. That's going to help us out for the long run. Right, okay. So now we've just done fish or sardines. Let's see what the people think to that. So let's click this house right in the middle. So you can see that we've got a food need that is filling up. Now I'm hoping this will go all the way up to the top, but we'll see. We'll see. It looks like we've got 0.4 in terms of sardines. That's our current, and we want 1. So I'm guessing it's just going to keep going until we hit 100% there. And I can see that our population is now 0.5 and 0.1. So we are generating some money out of this. Hopefully this will change. There it did. We just generated a little bit. Look, see? We are generating money. And this is obviously times by how many houses we've got. So let's add a few more houses. Because we've got all this extra... extra wood, we may as well use it, haven't we? There we go.
Serenity says Hewo.
Hewo? What's a Hewo? Okay, Serenity. So yeah, it looks like they're all generating us a few pennies, and that's all filled up, and we've got an extra population and some more workforce. I think it was a 17 before, now we're at 21, and that's just going to keep stable as long as...
Serenity says Elo.
Elo? What does Elo mean? Oh, hello! Hello. How are we doing? You alright, Serenity? I'm just playing a little bit of PAX Romana.
Serenity says LOL.
LOL. I'm a bit of a silly sausage. So I think we're going to have a little bit of a farming area right about here. So
Serenity says just me.
Just me. Okay. And I'm going to place down this oak farm. Now, oak farms are a little bit different to other buildings. Like with the woodcutters camp, for example, they just have a circle and you've got to have the items inside of that circle, and then they'll harvest them. With the farms, it's a little bit different. You have to place down the actual farm tiles themselves. So I'm going to plonk down a few over here, and you can see that we've got this number on the left and this number on the right. Essentially, this is how many we've got, and this is how many we can kind of have.
Serenity says you got stung by a jellyfish yesterday, still feeling the burn.
Ooh, a jellyfish. Where were you? Were you on holiday, or do you live quite close to the sea?
Mrs. LTAR says, ouch, that sounds painful.
Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear. Stung by a jellyfish. Ooh. Well, I've been quite lucky in my life. I haven't even been stung by a bee or a bumblebee or anything like that. So I'm quite lucky. I've been stung by the taxman though. Right, so we've now got an oat farm up here. Now this is going to start harvesting straight away, even though we haven't got a warehouse nearby. So we're going to stick down a warehouse again. And I'm going to stick it on this side because I'm planning on having some more farms on this side, and then hopefully once we get this this mountain started.
Serenity says you lives near the west coast.
West coast? Are we talking about England or? This is one of the things that I love about YouTube and Twitch, because you get to meet people from all over the world.
Serenity says that Mrs. LTAR yeah, jellyfish shucks FR.
So you can see, even though this building here and the oat farm is connected.
Serenity says
by a
USA.
road. USA. Wow.
Serenity says
Fields
Marika.
stretching all the way to the
Marika.
horizon, swaying in the wind.
That sounds amazing. I live in England. Good old England. In the Midlands. So you can see here that we've got a oat farm and a warehouse, and they're connected via a road, and yet we've still got the road icon. Now I believe that is because this road is not connected to this warehouse over here. So we're going to connect that. Go down. There we go. And you can see the icons just disappeared.
From there.
And now this guy is actually delivering, which is pretty cool. So now we're collecting oats as well. So now we've got the oats, we can start making the porridge. Now the porridge, from what I understand, is a building that affects the houses local to it. So if we built this all the way over here, for example, the people won't be getting none of the porridge, even if we moved it over to the warehouse. Now that's my current understanding. So I'm going to see if that's the case. Now you can see that we've got a green highlighted path where we place it. You can see it changes when we move it a little bit around. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find that location, that Goldilocks zone where everything's going to be kind of covered. So I'm thinking we're going to go maybe around here. And what we'll do is we'll build a road to go from that point. Because at the moment, at the moment that area wasn't highlighted. I'll just kind of show you. You see at the moment that part's not highlighted. We will build that in there. But if we build the road over here, it covers it quite nicely. And while we've got it, we may as well upgrade it. There we go. I think we're also going to go like this. And we'll see what other buildings become unlocked to us. And talking about buildings that become unlocked to us, we've got some more as well. So let's unlock the next set. So we've got the marketplace and the tavern. So that's going to generate us some income and some population. And the tavern, I might build the tavern first, is going to generate us some population and some happiness. Now that's quite interesting because happiness was in the last game, but it was a little bit easier to manage, I think. So we'll see how the tavern works out. If it's just going to be as easy to manage in this game. I'm thinking it's not going to quite work if I go that way. So let's stick that way, and then we'll build a path around it. Now you used to have to go all the way around with the path, but it looks like they've updated the way that works. And if I just hover over it like so, it builds me a path all the way around. Isn't that a nice little quality of life thing? Will the pub fit there? Oh, of course it won't. Feminine. I'm thinking we'll have the pub over here. Oh, that's interesting. You know, this building here requires access to this. Now, I could relocate this and bring it all down, but I kind of want to keep those production buildings and the other buildings. Oh, I've got a little bit of a hiccup burp. Kind of away from each other. So the way I'm going to fix that is by building a warehouse in the city. I think we're going to have a warehouse probably about here. Let's go one step further. I'll double up these roady bits like that. Wait, it's yeah. I've got plans. So now we've got the warehouse. This should be, yep, you see, someone's coming on over. They're going to grab some oats. They're going to come back. And then these guys are going to start making that porridge. Everybody's going to start eating the porridge and they're going to love it. You can see the sardines are full up. You can see that people are starting to get satisfied by the public services. And that's including the pub as well, which is pretty nifty. And we're generating some income and happiness out of that. Look at that. We're 30 happy. How about that? 30 and happy. And our money, even though we're buying more and more buildings, is still not too far away from where we were. So let's do the fashion side of things, which feels a little bit like the luxurious side of buildings. So we've got some tunics. Oh, and hats. Oh, I do love hats. I absolutely love hats. And it looks like the tunics are going to generate me 2 denarii. And the hats are going to generate me 1 denarii and happiness. Well, you see, the hats make people happy. So, hemp. Yes, hemp. It's known as many names, hemp. But in this game, it is they refer to it as hemp. So we're going to stick to this guy right here. And just like the oak farm, this one works on these modules as well. Oh, something's just happened. A follow goal. Oh, awesome. We've just hit our follow goal. Woohoo! Who followed me? Who followed? I saw a follow goal, and it doesn't tell me who it followed.
He's as bent as a broken plough, yet can hear a cricket singing a gale.
It didn't say. Did it say, dear? I didn't catch. Nice. Well, thank you, whomever it was that followed. Very much appreciated. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. I assume you are. And thank you for helping me hit one of my goals today. Awesome.
Aren't we forgetting something?
And drop your name in the chat and then I'll know it was you.
Serenity says it's me.
Ah, thank you, Serenity.
Serenity says oh.
Thanks, Serenity. And just so you know, we've got a Facebook page as well. I'm all over it. I've got like 300 plus videos and stuff on there playing all sorts of games. If you're interested, check it out. It should be in one of the links somewhere. And let's carry on. Let's carry on. I get distracted very quickly. Oh, I've just used the move feature. So what you can do is you can use the hand over here, the relocate tool.
Serenity says off will do. Mrs. LTAR says YouTube. Smiley face.
Thanks. So I've just used the move relocate feature, which is really nifty.
Mrs. LTAR says https://www.youtube.com/@SirLTAR.
On harder difficulties, that may cost denarii or coins or whatever we call our currency in this game. Yep, denarii. So on harder difficulties, it may not be an option at all, or it may cost you coins to move the building. So let's build those modules. Yep, 60 out of 60. Awesome. And you can see here that it's starting to produce it. Now we haven't had a look at our production. Now it's always a good idea to kind of keep on top of this, but essentially when it comes to these types of screens is you've got 2 things that you need to worry about, and that is the green bar bigger than the white bar? That's it. That's all you need to worry about. So in this case, yes, at the moment, yes. If the green bar wasn't in front of the white bar, then we'd be in a bit of a spot. It means that basically that we're not providing enough to keep everybody 100%. So over here, we are, even though we're not 100% yet in terms of our efficiency of our building, we are providing enough. Right, so now we've got that being made. Let's...
Inescapable Collegedin says beest viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space at YW2RWXLH.
Do you think maybe I should try and make some bot or something to remove that streamboo thing? Right, so we've got the clover. So what we're aiming
Serenity
to...
says, just a thoughtful suggestion. You should turn off the TTS thing. It seems to be bothering you while you're explaining or playing the game.
It's a great way to keep like talking with everybody. I can get quite easily distracted. It can be a bit challenging to keep up. What I can do though is I can change it slightly to not say the name of the chatter. So I'll do that now. Hopefully that will make things a little bit easier. So let's dump the clover down. And the aim is here is to try and have everybody within the circle. But I don't think the circle's incredibly important. I think what's more important is the green paths that are being highlighted. But that may just be in relation to how far the carts are willing to go in order to get to the warehouse. So he's going to go over to the warehouse, he's going to pick up some hemp, and he's going to bring it over here, and then these guys are going to start making those tunics. Now let's see if we can predict how much we're going to make from that. Oh look, you can click it and it will give you a breakdown. That's pretty cool. So each house is going to be able to make the two. That's pretty nifty. Oh, it looks like that's something that will stretch to... Oh, you can disable it as well. That's pretty cool as well. Just learned something new myself there. Shall we do the hats? Oh, we're going to need sheeps. Now, this is another new type of building. I'm thinking we're going to have that on this side. Let's go there.
Rise with the stars and sleep in the straw.
Interestingly enough, it doesn't cost money, it costs actual resources to place these. So you got to be a bit careful. Although we do have quite a chunk of timber.
Yeah, it's BC and so much chatty, so I don't want to bother you bad at 3LUL.
Oh no, dude, no, ask the question. Definitely ask the questions. It can be a little bit distracting, but I'm relatively new to all this kind of stuff, so it's something that I kind of need to get my head round. And at the moment, because I'm streaming on 2 platforms, it's kind of difficult. So I want to make sure that I'm responding and seeing what everyone's saying. If she is your wife, then I'm a bloody battle maiden. That's what she just said. I'm not going to argue with that statement. Or her. Oh God. I do love the little sounds that kind of come out of the buildings as you're hovering around and floating about. It's kind of cool. Right, so we're going to put down the hat maker, and I think we're going to be starting to run out of space in our kind of local area that we can go. Well, let's go here. That still seems to cover the majority, and then that way we can test if these buildings down here are being affected by it. Although, judging by the little indicators that are above the houses, I'm guessing that's not going to be the case.
Not really just learning the game. I haven't tried this game yet.
I mean, it seems pretty good. I mean, so far...
So still figuring out.
Yes. I mean, so far, the ANNO games, if you can get them on sale, you know, even if you just get the base game for ANNO 1800, it's totally worth it on sale. I 100% recommend it. It's one of those games that you can easily sink hours and hours into. And if you like this type of game, then go for it. I do like this one though because the graphics on it, they're very, very nice. I think they've done a very good job, like with all the models and stuff. Like in ANNO 1800, for example, you know, these people, they kind of just walk through each other. Now they kind of bounce people out the ways and stuff. They just walk through each other before. Now, so it's just the little changes that they've made that's improved. And like the fog of war and stuff, that's kind of pretty. Before it was kind of just like a map or something that you'd be revealing. Now it's like a cloud, like a real nice cloud. Look, you can see that there's a settlement over. I mean, a building over there. I mean,
I'm all for sim
an
games,
island.
but trying to play variety of game now.
I'm playing a lot of games at the moment as well. It's kind of getting a bit hard to keep up. That's why I'm trying to stream a little bit more, rather than make videos and then edit and upload and stuff. Sometimes streaming can kind of tick a lot of boxes all at once. Plus, it's a great way to have that interaction with people. I'm really enjoying the interaction side of things. You know, being able to talk to people that are all over the world. It's still something that, you know, kind of excites me to do, I guess, you know. So we've now got the hat makers making hats, which I like. We've got the marketplace, we've got the porridge, and we've got the clothes makers. So I reckon this is going to allow us to upgrade. Yes, it has. So we've got a 5 population. We get 3 workers out of that 5 population. Oh, we're not actually making the hats yet. Maybe we'll wait a little longer. Love it. Everything's gold. And it looks like we can kind of pause the resource to particular houses if we so wanted to. Let's have a quick look to make sure everything's being supplied. Yeah, green bar's still in front of the white bar, which is great. And it looks like we've just hit our max for our local island storage. Now, in the older games, you could literally just upgrade. Yeah, you see there where it says, I was about to point, where it says the plus 75 on the storage. So when we can upgrade this, it looks like it's some type of research that we have to unlock to be able to do that. But when we do that, we'll be able to get more island storage, and that's per item. So each item we can have up to 75, not like a max of 75, and that's it. There we go. I mean, technically we don't have to wait for this, but yeah, I kind of just want to get everything full to the brim, and then we're going to launch. So, as these are kind of filling up, and these two aren't in that influence. So let's see if they're getting it. Right, they are getting it as well. So it was the green that was the decider.
Tunic. Bit itchy, but then again, that might be me.
Now that's interesting that they don't have access to the marketplace. Ah, you see, now that makes a lot of sense. That's why they don't have access to the marketplace. What I could do is I could build another marketplace down here. But we're going to hold off on that for a little while. And this building won't let me upgrade.
Me a free chat.
And that's because this isn't being fulfilled. Right, let's upgrade this one first.
I think, dear husband, we have found our sacred center.
Alright, well, we've now got a new type of resident.
All about it.
And some new buildings, and we've got a new portrait available, and this is what we would kind of refer to as what were they called? Just worker class, I guess, in Anno 1800. So let's see what we're going to have available to us in this one. So we're going to be unlocking bread and garum, which is something I don't know what that is, but it kind of looks a bit like wine. So bread and wine. So let's do the wheat farm. So oat farm, wheat farm, right next to each other. Right now, we can't do that because this has a construction requirement of tiles. And we need to make tiles before we do that. So just down here, right, so we need a clay pit, and clay pits need to be placed on a river. We've got a whole bunch over here as well. Do I want to build over here with a clay pits? Not yet. Let's focus over here instead, because we've got two that's kind of sticking out on this side.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Right, now I've placed that, I've got a workforce requirement. So this building actually requires the citizen type.
Everything is perfect for the
You see how we got the little boot and how we have the pitchfork? So now we need more of the boots. So we're going to upgrade a few more houses just to kind of cover the clay pit requirement for people. Let's go all of these ones. Let's go all of these ones. Now, interestingly, in the Anno 1800 game,
it feels like it does you good to eat a sardine.
They still used some of the items that were being produced via the lower class. So you can see that they're still using sardines and still using porridge. And if I can provide them bread as well, they'll be gobbling that up too. So we're still maintaining the need and requirement for all those other buildings.
I await your instruction.
Ooh, we've got a question mark to answer here. So it looks like I've got a couple of options. So what do you guys think, chat? I'll just hover over some of the options, and if you want to make a decision on it, I'll go with what you guys think, because this is about exploring. So we could go for the pursuit of knowledge or faith. Let's hover over them all. So that's going to give us +1 belief, -1 knowledge. It was going to give us 2 knowledge, -1 belief, and lasts for 4 hours. All of them are going to last for 4 hours by the looks of it. And this one down here, it's just going to go for -1 happiness, -1 fire. Well, we haven't got anything to protect us on the fire stuff yet, so that's probably not a good idea. And this one makes
The
things
pursuit of knowledge.
The pursuit of knowledge, that's what we're going to go for.
A worthy judgment, perchance?
He liked it. So this is going to generate me some reputation, and also with the Emperor by the looks of it. So we're going to get plus on this. How about that? Looks like that was a good suggestion. Oh, so this is new. This is something I've never seen before. So it looks like we've got a few options. So economy, civic, and military. I kind of like the idea of going down the military, but I think it's going to be a bit expensive on the pocket at the beginning of the game. So it's probably going to be one of these two. So cargo for trading and stuff like that. We could start looking into trading. Marketplaces. So increases
Well, you
the
don't
rate.
need to say thanks. It's all right, XD.
I just like the fact that someone's talking. It's brilliant. So if we did increase the marketplace, it would unlock a couple of other things like the night watch and the tower watch. That could be helpful. Or we could go down this route, and this is going to allow us to upgrade our outpost. Or we could go for depots, which is another way of increasing something. Well, it allows you to build one more. Okay, so that's what it does. And not in Anno 1800, this basically allowed you to have more storage local for your island. And warehouse, I think this is going to give us more carts. So I'm thinking maybe we go for the civic one, because that way it'll unlock some of these bits. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for the marketplace one. Did that do it? I think that did it. Oh, how do I go back? How do I go back? Notifications, research, brilliant. So that is starting already, and that's just a timer. So that says 44 minutes, and that'll unlock. That's interesting. I haven't really seen the timers before in Anno. I suppose we have in some ways, like for example, the football field. You know, when you play the game for long enough in the new world, you can unlock a football stadium, and you kind of create events, and those events will last a period of time, and then they'll take a period of time to start recreating the event. That's interesting.
Things I make should not be prey to the elements.
Right. So we've got a clay pit over here, and we need to connect it to a warehouse. So let's do that. And then we're going to need to connect this to the road system. Oh, would you look at that? I'm now profitable. How about that? And we've still got enough Libertas workforce to provide everything that we need for all the basic resource gathering. And now we're going to jump into the tiles production. So does that tell me how? Right, so that's going to produce one item every 30 seconds. So we're basically talking a tick in this game is 1 minute. So that's going to produce 2 items every 1 tick. And this one is going to consume 1 to 1 tick. So this is going to essentially provide me enough resources to 100% cover the tiler twice. So I can build 2 tilers essentially. It's just a really long way to saying I can build 2 tilers there. So I think we'll stick 1 there and 1 there.
Can you come for me?
And we'll start a little bit of a new line for some other bits. Now there was another requirement there. I need this charcoal. So we're going to build the charcoal. And you know what, that kind of worked out quite nicely, didn't it? Boom. There we go. Now you can see here that this building has a negative effect. People don't love it, which is not a good thing. And also the flames. So I'm guessing that that means if I decided to place that in the middle of a town, for example, that things would be slightly more likely to catch fire. So I'm guessing that's what that's all about.
Some of the necessary materials haven't reached us.
Can't see any negative effect that's being applied to
Even
this
the
building.
dogs have many friends.
So it looks like we're going to be okay. So we're now producing... Oh, how do I get rid of that? There we go. So we're producing the clay. We're producing the charcoal.
The fire must be kept burning at all cost.
And I think as long as we can keep up with the demand of this here, we should be able to make some tiles. So let's see if we can figure out how much we're going to get from this. So yeah, that's enough to feed 2 tilers as well. So that's a really easy ratio to keep on top of. So basically for every 1 clay pit, 2 of those and 1 of those should feed everything. And then I'll be generating 2 every minute for that, or 2 every tick. Ooh. Oh right, that's me research bar. That's pretty cool. And that's my total knowledge. How about that? I'm gathering knowledge. So what we can do while we're waiting, let's place some of the bits. Oh, this one's a bigger one, this. Let's use a little bit more of that space. Yeah. Because we may as well place some of these bits while we can. Now this building, there is no benefit from me placing it in the middle of all this, so we're not going to. In fact, we have to place this on the river's front. Ooh, okay. Let's go over here then. Because that's quite close to that warehouse, that kind of makes sense. What we're going to do, we're going to do a bit of a test. You see, because this won't be actually connected to any of those roads. So what we're going to do, we're just going to connect it to the warehouse and see if that satisfies all the requirements that this building's going to need in terms of am I connected to the main trading post. because normally what you would have to do is have to have a road connected to every road, but I don't think you're going to have to do that. But this is a new version of the game. It might be a requirement. I might just have to build a little road all the way around here, and then it'll be connected, or I might be able to get away with it in terms of that building connected. Look, we just got our first tile, and we're still kind of okay on the balance, which is okay. I think that's just because everything's not quite 100% yet. So I think we'll build this building first. How many tiles was that? That's just one. Right, brilliant. Well, that was expensive. 420. Still got plenty of money. Not got a lot to worry about at the moment. I'm hoping that when I place these down, that money will start coming in a bit quicker. Do you reckon I should get some more population? I think I should. Let's go a little bit. Like that. And feeling, yeah, like that.
Have you ever played Stardew Valley?
Stardew Valley? You know,
it's giving Stardew Valley though.
I don't think I have. I have played a game that's kind of similar to that though, because that's kind of like a top-down game. That's what was it called? Cavern Master or Tavern Keeper might be. I think I've spent a lot of time in that. And there was another one called Graveyard Simulator, I think it was, or something like that. Graveyard Keeper, it might have been, or something like that. I think those are kind of the same stylish games. What's it? I really enjoyed those, so I might give that Stardew Valley a go. Right. There. With all these lines, it's kind of a bit hard.
Yep, Graveyard Keeper.
Graveyard Keeper. You play Graveyard Keeper? Okay. Let's go. Just trying to level it off a little. I think there's probably going to be my best bet. Yeah, there. We may have to move this though. There we go.
No, I haven't, but I'm planning to.
It's one of those games.
I have so many backlogs.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's one of those games for me that kind of really surprised me. I wasn't really expecting a huge amount from it, and then it just kept on delivering. You know, it's and there's a communist donkey in there, which is absolutely hilarious. What we might do here and here, we might end up by making this rectangle, what's it, with some of the ornaments. We might fill that up with some of the ornaments. I might do the same over here. We'll see. And that upgrade, that's not in effect yet because it hasn't upgraded. So we don't get the benefit straight away and then you research it. It looks like you have to research it and then you get it. You don't, doesn't slowly increase by looks of it, because I reckon that's about the same. And we are getting tiles. We're in 8 tiles now, so that means I can build the windmill and we can check out. Can we? Why can't I build the windmill? I've got the resources I need. Why can't I build the windmill? Okay. Well, it's in blueprint though. Okay, how about we get rid of that and try and replace it. There we go. So for whatever reason it just didn't like it. We'll just place that down. Well, it is working.
The latrine is calling. Can you cover for me?
So it's functioning in exactly the same way. We didn't have to build a room, which is pretty cool. And ooh, right. So here we may have a problem. So you see, this was producing everything that we needed to cover just those 2 buildings. If we don't build another one to cover the bakery, we're going to be in a bit of a spot. So we're going to plonk down another one. Let's go there. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll connect that up as well. Ooh. Island belief is going down. I wonder why that is. Are you going to tell me why that's going down? The charcoal bonus. Okay, that's making the belief go down. All right, okay. Well, maybe we can combat that somehow. Right, so this has got both a positive and a negative. Ooh, might even be able to plonk that there if I move that slightly up a bit. Or I could move that back again and plonk another building. Yes, let's do that. How big's this one? That's a good size. Right, okay. Let's go.
You should look into Ranch Simulator.
Ranch Simulator? I'm going to assume that's like a like cowboy
it's
type
so good
thing.
and low addictive.
Yeah? Well, maybe I'll give it a whirl. I'll have to wait a little while though.
Yes.
There's so many games that I'm playing at the moment. I think I may pre-angle this pod. Yeah. I'll have to give it a whirl at some point. Ranch Simulator. Is that like a cowboy thing, or is it like you have to look after horses, cows, and like your ranch and stuff? And like has it got a farming element to it as well, or? There's this flower. See how the windmill's going on. I have been looking at the new Farming Simulator 2025. That kind of looks kind of cool. I like the idea of like chopping down the trees with the chainsaws and stuff.
Yes, we have to look after cows, chicken, building farms, and all that stuff.
Oh, cool.
They have hunting too.
Oh, wow. That's pretty snazzy. Is it set in any particular time period, or is it like modern day, or is it like Wild West type thing? Oh, we've just unlocked stuff. We've got helmet there. That makes me think fighting. That's kind of exciting. Right, now where is that all? Ah, look, here we go. We've got harbour buildings. We're not quite there yet. We need another 200 people. So let's upgrade a few more of these. So we've got to be careful, because if you don't keep an eye on what's going off, like you see here, we're not making enough sardines. Now we've got a bit of a backlog, you know, a bit of storage to kind of cover the deficit for a little while. So we're going to grab another set of sardines.
Similar to RDR2.
RDR2. There we go. So that should...
Or I would just say RDR LOL.
RDR. Using these acronyms, I'm thinking, what does RDR stand for? thinking we're going to upgrade this section here and this section here. Probably going to leave this section alone because I don't mind them, you know, not being completely upgradable yet. And I kind of want to start going up this way soon. I'm a little bit nervous about the warehouse, so it's quite a big building to have floating amongst all of this. I might try and hide it in the middle of one of these somehow. That might be a thing. We'll see. In fact, let's try that now. Let's see if we can hide that now. So we know that it's a 3x3. So let's go about there. Now let's rotate it a bit. And let's plonk down a few houses. Oh, that's not where I wanted that to be. How about we move that one? There we go. I can barely tell there's a giant warehouse in the middle of all that. I don't know if I like that quite yet. We'll have to keep an eye on it.
Don't forget the roads.
Did I forget a road? Whereabouts did I forget the road? I'm terrible forgetting roads. Oh, look! Check us out. We've just unlocked something. We've just got a new achievement. Can you see the achievements in this game? There used to be a way you could see the achievements in the accolades. Is that it? Oh, this is new. I don't think I've
Mr.
seen...
Paranoid.
There we go. I think that's the achievement we just got. Oh no, that was a bit earlier. There we go. That's no. Where's the one that we just did? Oh, this is cool. Look at all this. We've got 75. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back to this at some point. It looks like these are tokens that we can use to unlock things, and it looks like, oh, they're not ridiculously expensive either. I do like the tower. Only issue is though, this kind of puts me off decorating till I've got everything. I have to. I suppose it's a way to keep me playing though. I suppose. So let's go back into this and see what else we've unlocked. So we're getting pretty close to the 200 requirement now. We're only about 50-ish, well 60-ish away. Oh look, we've got barracks. Oh, this is going to cost me a fortune. We've got the denarii though, we can do it. Now, where am I going to put all this? Oh, that looks like a pretty good amount of space to place something. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, we've got fences, we've got wooden gates. Right, okay. Right, we're gonna place down a bridge. That's the first thing we need to do. And then we'll place down another bridge over here. Alright. Now let's do the gatehouses. Marvellous. Right, then let's do oh, we've got defences. I love it. Oh, that was interesting. That was outside the buildable area. See how we've got this little line here? Okay. Then we're going to go... Ooh, we're going to probably lose this bit there, but that's okay. Oh, I guess we ran out of wood. Yeah, we did. Wow, they cost a lot for wood. We've got health and everything, so I'm guessing the enemies can knock these kind of down. Right, how do I want to build this? So I've got weapons chain. Oh my god, look, I can build weapons. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, okay. Calm down, LTAR. You can have watchtowers too? Right, okay, let's just start with the barracks. Let's go into blueprint mode, planning mode. Let's stick that down, because it looks like I can build other things as well. So let's stick that there. And then we'll come back to this. We've got the baby steps began. And we've got some other cool stuff to look at. Oh, the City Watch. Right, that's something that oh, look. With loads of positivity from this one. Okay. Positioning is going to be a bit iffy though. If we go there and plonk another one over here, that'll kind of work out quite nice. How expensive are those? Not too bad. We're going to have to start keeping an eye on money though. It's starting to go down a bit. Even though we're plus. Although we could, if we're going to have two, we could just plonk one on this end. And then another one on that end. That would make sense. That way we've still got all this open for something else. And then what's this? All the city villa set. Ooh. I think that has got to be there. 100% that's got to be there. Look at it. It's beautiful. What's this? All the officers. Right, okay. Oh, right. So, you see that it can't go within that circle? So I'm guessing this will give me some benefits that this may offer the same outside the circle. Let's beautify this bit a bit. I think it's time for a little bit of beautification. Let's go all the way around there. And what we'll do... we'll kind of... There we go, that wasn't too bad. And we'll have a look at some of the ornaments. Ooh, definitely want some plants. What else we got? Oh, statues! Definitely having the statues. Okay, that one. That one. What else we got? Oh, yes. Did they not let me? Got a bit loud when I went down there.
If you're feeling brave, why not take a ship and explore the province? Bounteous new islands await, and others like you, keen to trade.
You know what? That is not a bad idea.
Waiting for your decree.
Waiting for your decree. I love it. How about we explore our immediate
Our
vicinity?
scouts have sighted new land.
Ooh, ooh. Look, we're about to see how the smoke all fades away like it's fog. How cool is that? That's a nice big space, that. I like all these little ridges. Look at the height differences on the map. That's kind of cool. That's a nice place. That's a nice island, that.
All the fish kept disappearing. Turns out it was an octopus.
And I'm thinking should have a victory arch, naturally. Let's place... Oh, won't you let me play? Oh, you will. You will. Oh, that was hardened earth. We don't want hardened earth. Oh dear, I think I just destroyed a path. Let's quickly replace that before anyone notices. There we go.
Some of the boys from the Legion found some choice Emperor.
Go and get rid of just the earth. Oh. We can't, right, good. It wasn't just the earth that time. Oh, there we are. There we go. And then a quick replace on that. Replace on this. There we go. So you got rid of it without the statue? Let's go back. What we got? Right, stone. That's what we want. Right. Now, I think that was all in that mode there because we were still in the planning mode. We'll take that off. That's just upgraded all the stone. Didn't make a sound though.
All his dues. The Lady Faustina will give him a decent funeral.
I think we need some flames.
Your first soldiers think they're ready. I dare say the beginning of a mighty legion?
That's pretty. That's pretty. I like it.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Oh. We'll check out that new land in a moment.
Lucius Quintus, apologize to your sister.
Go for some more statues. I kind of like the statues. There we go. Ooh, that kind of needs to be moved. There we are. Perfect. Right, what's going off over here then? So we've discovered a new island. Well, that's a big one. That is a big island. That's a substantial island. I did say that's even a little bit... No, I think the first island's a bit bigger. But still, that's a good sized island. Although it's a lot flatter though. There isn't a lot of height in that island. I suppose up here there is. Maybe it's just very gradual. Well, this one's it's kind of like a steep bit. In fact, if you press Control, Shift, and R, something cool happens. Oh look! I've got a person! Check me out! Oh, I do look a bit dashing. Did I just change? I think I just changed. I did, yeah. If you don't like it, you can just zoom into yourself. There you go. I can go with the goldish yellow. Pretty cool. Can I run? Oh, I can run, check me out. And jump. Jumping's a little bit iffy, but it's still pretty cool. And of course I find myself in the pub. You know, we didn't have a body to inhabit on the Anno 1800. Oh, can talk to people.
He was always my favourite brother. He'd take me to the races and place bets for me.
What do we think then to the villa?
Try an olive. Come on, don't be a chicken.
Can we talk to a god? No. Okay. I do like the way the guards look. Look at that armour. I'm not messing around with that guy. Look at that. The victory arch. Pretty cool. That might be a cool screenshot then. In fact, I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to try and do that now. See if I can grab the screenshot.
What a lovely brazier! My heart's blazing!
Oh, I don't think it's going to let me grab the screenshot. Can I pause it?
Perfectly safe with you here, of course.
Pause?
Now, come with me. Let's get started.
Don't know what's happening. Why is everyone doing this? Ah!
LMAO.
What if I had a timer? Would it let me do it if I had a timer? Oh, it does. It will let me do it if I had a timer. Right, okay. Just trying to use the snippet feature. Everyone. Okay, fine. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'll grab it. I'll do it another time. Everyone's freaking out. There's something on fire. Is that why everyone's running around like lunatics?
Why are they running?
I have no idea. I'm trying to figure it out. I can't see any flames. Nope, can't see any reason why they're running. It might have been something that I triggered as I was walking around. Maybe I triggered something. Maybe it's because I was trying to do a screenshot. Right, so the ship's back. Let's get rid of some of this fog. And at least we'll be able to see a lot more of what's going off on the map. Plus, we may even discover some of our opponents. I mean, colleagues. So we've just unlocked this building, and we haven't even checked it out. What do we think is going on here then? Oh, right, so this is prestige. So, looks like our island's prestige is kind of controlled by this building. And our garrison.
Sounds others. Deep pockets won't be enough. You need connections.
So it looks like we could make this unit of infantry just by clicking here. And it looks like we can do that 2 of 2. Still don't know what's going off there, but I'm sure they'll dissipate at some point. And it looks like we're level 2 in our prestige at the moment. And we'll figure all that out as we go.
It feels like it does you good.
Their voices sound so funny.
Yeah, they are a little bit daft, aren't they? Oh, we've just got a new thing! Another achievement from the sea to the sea. I like it.
20 more keys of this side of me.
So let's do this Gurum, shall we? Because we haven't done it a lot for a little while, so let's crack on with that. Gurum, what's that going to require? Oh, more mackerel. This one. Let's go this side.
It seems like they are cooking up SMTH.
Possibly so. Just getting a little bit aware that the money's starting to run a smidge low. Oh, low fertility.
Deal with it now, Eric?
Oh, are you telling me I can't make this? I think it is, you know. I don't think I can produce this on the island. I'm not seeing that as an option. So if I go over to this island, yeah, you see, mackerel's on that island, and it's not on this island or this one. So in order for us to do this Gurum, we're going to have to make another settlement over here. So when the ship comes back, I think once we let it do its thing, we'll explore that. We'll stick some resources on there and we'll see if it lets us build. Now normally, on ANNO 1800, you'd have to get up to the 3rd tier before it would let you do anything along those lines. Salt. Do you guys want to eat just salt?
We're both very small fish.
It would appear not. No. It looks like I'm going to have to miss Guru out. For a little while anyway. We may as well get rid of that building because it is still costing us, even if we're not able to use it. Let's see what else we can play with. Right, so new public services unlocked. Okay, so it looks like this. Oh, we're going to gain belief and knowledge from these things. So this is kind of like a library, and this is kind of like a church. So we'll go down those. Oh, and it's going to make me happy as well. Let's. Oh, that's a big building. How do we feel about that being there? That kind of fits perfectly there. It doesn't quite fit everyone though. Could go over here. How big's this one? Oh, they almost fit perfect. You know what? I think you've made my decision for me, game. Thank you. Let's go into blueprint mode just in case these things cost a willing bunch. So that one's 10. That one's... Oh, we can pretty much do them both straight away. Money went up a bit all of a sudden. Let's just do them both together. So knowledge. Now my knowledge is just going up. So does that mean... Oh, the research. It's already done. I didn't even realise. How about... we go on to that. I want to kind of have the ability to store more stuff. And that's loads faster now. We're at 15.
Diana Augusta. Mother reckons keeping the codices does me good. But I'm literally dying to get back to Rome.
We've discovered somebody. Let's check her out. Ooh.
You've seen the Gladiola? The Sword Lily? A gift from my mother. And the best ship ever built.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. Or...
I'm still cramping all over from that journey.
15 grand though. Woo, that's a bit expensive.
Rams for Jupiter. What time is it?
Oh, we could send her. Or we might do this. In fact, let's do this. Let's do this now. You go back over here. We're going to stockpile some bits, and then we're going to fulfill that request.
I had them paint the interiors with roses. You can roll your eyes now.
I kind of like it. What do you guys think? We can get some items. Items were a thing in Anno 1800 too. They generally gave you benefits for like construction buildings and stuff like that. Like it might make like a ship cheaper to make, or it might increase the efficiency of a building, or it might make the people happier, or pay more for certain items. So this one increases workforce. This one decreases workforce needed, and this one looks like it's a military asset of some sort, which is pretty cool. And it tells you when it's going to refresh. God, that would have been so good in Anno 1800. And we can re-roll it. I'm not going to press that button. Crikey, if I accidentally press that button right now, I'd have no money. So we're going to be very careful. In fact, we're going to try and make some money now. I kind of like the idea of being able to do this. Now, is she saying that she's willing to deliver that to me? Or if I deliver that to her? I'm not sure. And I don't want to find out.
What could you possibly require?
No, we haven't really looked at the ships yet. So... oh, these look like modules that we put in the ships. So that must be for speed. This must be my ability to shoot. And this must be my ability to shoot buildings, I'm guessing? Could be. Transfer menu. Let's transfer some wood in there. And let's do some tiles as well. Those two building things there. I think we can get a little bit of money for that. Yep, she's willing. Hopefully, she's willing to buy them as well as sell them. Was that? Oh, here we go. This trader will buy anything from me. That's good. It looks like she likes these particular items more than anything else. Right, so we're doing our first trade.
Ready!
Let's see how we're doing everywhere else. Right, porridge. We're going to have to increase our production of porridge. And tunics, we were okay for a little bit. Hats, we're going to have to make some more hats. Right, so we have got a few things to do. So we want some more porridge. I'm not going to go too nuts on that one. Because this is a 1-to-1 process, yes it is. We might even be able to... You know what? We might not actually need to place this
This hat keeps the sun
here.
safe.
We might be able to place it somewhere else. Because that building there, it isn't reaching this. So does that count? Looks like it is still reaching
me
it.
teeth with the bones.
Let's build a house down here somewhere. There's another little test. Always good to do tests. Is that filling up? It is filling up. So even though it is outside the influencer there, so we don't technically need that building. Let's move that over here then. Oh, whoops. Let's take the other porridge building. There we go. Porridge is sorted. What else was it that I needed to sort? I can't remember. What else was it? Was it hats? It was. Yep. Glitters. Glitters. Right, so we can actually get away with having 2 of these. So let's go...
Your city is impressive, but a little consideration for aesthetics wouldn't go amiss.
Give me a break, I've got some. People were running around like lunatics earlier. You know what we could do? We could even do the city watch. Now, that's got a little fire symbol on it, so I'm guessing these are like fire stations. Now, we don't... Oh, we do. Look at that. Island safety for fire is awful. I have to get that sorted. Well, that changed a good number. That's good then. Alright, okay. Oh, look! Very cool. Also, I think I can... Oh no, that just jumps me over to... Okay. We'll probably do the same over here in a sec. Oh, are you too far away? Dude. Is that going to be the same if I do this? Still too far away. Maybe there's a way we can... if I move it over there, I suppose that gets him closer, I suppose. At least that way is providing things. I could always build another warehouse over here. That would fix my problem. Ah, right, that's why. I'm unlocking so much stuff, it's hard to keep up with. Okay, let's get some more people. We're going to... Okay. warehouse. Okay, might be able to get away with this. If I plonk that there. I can plonk a whole bunch of houses here. And it's kind of super connected that way. You can kind of connect to whatever it wants to connect to. Let's get these all bought. With 100 denarii gone. Right, we're just about to hit 5,000. Let's jump over to the ship. Let's see how much we can get for selling these bits.
You'll never see my slaves moving cargo.
Okay. So that's me purchasing. So I want to send this to you. Okay, not a huge amount. Wow, that's like a third of the price that I'd be buying them from you. Let's sell. Let's risk the contract. Oh, the contract's all gone. Okay, well, let's just sell it then. Boop, boop. Yep, I'm willing to trade.
It's so important to splurge on yourself.
That's interesting that it changed how many she had in stock as well. I don't think it used to do that in the older game. Huh. Let's tell the ship to do a little bit more exploring. Let's go down here.
We advance.
I'm going to tell it to come back. I was just using a shift command there.
Harry, there are two gentlemen here to see you.
In feeling real
I am
eepy.
seeing double.
EP? I don't know what EP means. You mean sleepy?
A decision, your judiciousness.
Ooh, okay. So it looks like... Which one do you think we should do?
Yes.
Yes. Sleeping, which one do you want to pick? Should we go Brutus, Augustus, or I'm ready to make a choice? I think I'm ready to make a choice. Ooh. Is this going to cost me money? No, it's not. Flip a coin. Oh, we could get a little bit both. Oh no, it's like a fail chance. Which one shall we go for? Shall we hire Augustus or Brutus? Or shall we flip a coin? Oh, am I in an ad? Oh, now I feel bad. I'll just hold for a moment then while we're just so we get this ad done. That's what it's like in my head all the time. You want to give me a bit of a nod and a wave when the ad's done, Doc? Thanks, love. We're probably going to be playing for about...
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin. I like it. We're probably going to be playing for about an hour more, and then we'll probably call it for today. Flipping a coin. Was it successful? It looks like we was successful. That's pretty awesome. So we've now got another
Got to
20...
make things interesting.
Absolutely. The risk. It's all about that risk.
Prudent.
Indeed, prudent. Ooh. You know, we haven't clicked this one before. We should probably click it. Right, okay. So this is interesting. So it looks like we've got a choice of 2 gods. 3 gods? Have I just skipped a load? What? Well, alright, the scroll button. Okay, I'm slowing that down. Right, so this one's going to give me an increase on these items. Okay, for Neptune, it's going to give me an increase on those items. If I go for Mars, it's all about weapons and stuff. Oh, and I get more charcoal. Okay. So what am I making most of at the moment? Bread, I suppose, and oats. So it's probably a good idea for me to go for Aries. So we're going to set this one up.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Ooh, globally. Well, I don't think we can do anything globally yet. Doesn't look like we've got the devotion required for that. So let's go for set patron. Oh, there we go. We fill it up straight away. That's pretty cool. Does that just fill up to 100 and what's it? So what do I get at this one? So that's just 10%, 20% increase pop. See? Wow, it just keeps on going. Will that just go up to 50 then? Is this like a leveling system? I need to wait until it hits 50. Or are you going to go past it? Is this like how many people I've got? Yes! Oh, we're going for the next one. I like it. I think this might be based on how many people, so we might be able to max this out if that's the case. I think we're going to do it. Once you get to like 99, and I'll be like, ah, blast! We're nearly there. We've done it! Nice. Right, 250. So I think it is based on population. So I could go all the way up to 400 then. Might be the case. Oh, I can upgrade my dock.
How come we don't have any emotes yet?
Emotes? That's because I don't know how to make them. But I do kinda. I just don't know how to integrate them with Twitch. But I am working on it. We're going to have some custom emotes. It's going to be all like LTAR based emotes. So it's all going to be like relating to the channel and everything like that. So I am working on it. It's on my to-do list.
Vote yeah.
Oh yeah. Great question, yeah. Oh crap! I think I've just ruined this order. There we go. Pop them back there. I do kind of love the way that the clouds and the fog kind of lift. The skybox in this is quite nice. Especially when
Gemini's
you don't...
just told me my PC is going to cost me $1,850 quid. Well, you can commission it.
Well, you see, PC gaming is one of those things where I think you've kind of got to like PCs a lot to really commit to it. So I'm not surprised. But I think you can get this for console, you know, as well. I mean, I don't know what it's like on the console, but you know, for me, I've always been a PC gamer. Like when I was a kid, I like the really old stuff. Like I had a Nintendo. No, not a Nintendo. It would have been a Sega. I think it was an 8-bit Sega or something like that. And you know, I love that thing. And that's kind of started my journey. And then after that, it was a PlayStation 1. Then I got an Xbox. No, not an Xbox. It would have been a Nintendo 64. And then it was the GameCube, because I really wanted to play a game called Pikmin, and Resident Evil as well was released for the GameCube, which was really cool back then, because it's like really, really cool. Because it was like it was bigger. It was awesome. And what was it after that? Then it was like the PlayStation 2, I think it was. So I've been all over the place. And then I think I got the Xbox 360. And then it was just
Commodore 64.
Commodore 64? Oh, awesome. Absolutely awesome. See, I never got the Commodore. I never got to play with one of those. Oh right, that's the what's it called? That's the extender. So how do I increase this then? That's my next question.
Loving the island so far.
Thanks, dude. It's growing. It's growing. Definitely definitely a different kind of style. I might do some more like sweeping designs, or I might do like a long or really thick
I think if me and you played each other, I'd win because you'd spend so much time decorating and not actually planning to annihilate me.
Well, Canadian Jesus, I do have to say that I do love the decorating side of things. But I'm one of those people that once I get fixated on a goal, whatever that goal is, I just keep on going. So, yes, but also no. I think if I'm fixated on a war task, everything else goes out the window and it's total war. You know, so I have to try and focus everything. Like if I know I'm losing, I have to minimize how much I'm losing until I'm strong enough in another area to overtake you. And I think that's how I tend to play. I tend to over focus on one thing. So almost like a tunnel vision, I suppose. If you will.
Strategic launch detected.
That is a reference to a game called Supreme Commander, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, what's this? Land troops. Oh, right, so if I had land troops. Right, let's...
What happens in Taberna stays in Taberna.
So we need to increase our pop. That's what we need to do. I'm not even going to investigate.
More wood needed.
More wood? I've got loads of wood. 32 wood there. I've got another 4 wood coming every minute. We should be fine. Should be fine. He says, until we... Oh, so we went up to 139. That's how much we went up to. So I assume I've got 100.
Can't place that there.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. You're talking about Stronghold Crusader. Wood needed. That's what you're talking about. Can't place that there, my lord. Yeah, definitely. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because these buildings aren't within the influence range of the religious building there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade these, and I'm going to see if my belief increases.
You are the second greatest lord.
You know, that goes all the way down to you are the 8th greatest lord. Just so you know, it does go all the way down.
Mind that my husband wears a warm hat.
It didn't go up, it went down. That's interesting. Why did it go down? Okay. So they like the city statues. And these guys, they do like them, just not as... Oh no, the same amount. Okay. So what's the negative modifier then? Okay. I don't know what that was there, but we'll have to look into that. That was interesting though, that it went down. I wasn't expecting it to go down, I thought it was going to go up. We will upgrade our outpost though, because I think if we upgrade it, we're going to get an extra catapult. So you see, 1 catapult?
I can't remember how to see it, but it does show you the negative modifiers when you highlight over the buildings, when you highlight on buildings that actually give the negative modifier.
I see. So I've just got to find the building that is providing me with the negative modifier. Is it this one? Yes, it was this one. This one is the one that's... Oh no, it's either this one or it's a building that... Yes, it is. That's the one. So that's provided me a negative modifier to faith. They don't like that. That's interesting. Thanks for the tip. So we did go up a little bit with the faith, and I think that's because we did overall increase the population from over here. Because these houses have 6, where these ones only have 3.
Got to have the faith, the faith, the faith, you got to have faith.
I thought I was going to get rickrolled then for a moment. I thought you were going to start singing.
20 more years of this side of me.
Whoa, we've got more stuff unlocked. Let's check it out so we can get some boots now. I think. Oh, look, there's a bug. There's supposed to be text there, but there isn't. Okay. Are you dosing me up on Coca-Cola, darling? I'm never going to get to sleep. Thank you. That was Mrs. LTAR. So we've got some sandals and soap.
You found a bug.
I did. I found a bug. So sandals, they're going to give me +2 denarii, and I could do with a little bit more income and more population. Don't know how covering your feet gets you more people, but I'm not going to argue with it. And health, that's what the heart was. The heart was health and more people. Right, so let's see if we can actually get...
On Anno 1800, sofas like the worst thing in the world to do because it requires so many other materials they put shit behind, like just doing bricks takes forever.
Well, I agree, but soap is one of those things where you make so much money from it. It's totally worth the effort. You know, like in Anno 1800...
I meant soap.
Like, in Anno 1800, the one thing that I always leave to the last...
4 hours, Ere. How about a little exercise?
Is the tin food. That I always like regret doing that. It's always such an expensive chain. There's a face down here. Shall we click it?
I said only an ass would dream of asking the governor. I'm an ass.
Okay, not going to argue with that. Let's say yes. What you got for me?
You will? I might trough.
So you want me to go over to the tavern and find you? Is that right? Can anybody see it?
Accept my sacrifice. An ox of clay, an ox in spirit.
Well, that's an interesting thing. Maybe I could... the Mad Cook. Mad Cook has arrived in your city. Okay. So there is a cook somewhere in here. Maybe it looks like a cook? Can anybody see him? I can't see him. Or do you think it's just around this area and I have to find him? I think he's walking around it.
Fighting gonna head out.
Calling.
Okay, bud. Thanks for joining us today. You're more than welcome to join whenever.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for having us. I've got to find this darn cook.
Got to finish 2D screens.
2D screens.
So locking in.
Nice. They're running around. Whenever I run around, everybody just...
SirLTAR 07.
I don't know why they're doing this. I can just hear screams in my ears. We're going to have to leave that mode. So, I can confirm that it was me that made them scream. I think we're going to have to leave the chef for a little while unless we come across him just on our travels. I don't think we've got a time limit, have we? Ooh. It's kind of jolted me all the way over here. I don't know why that is.
The clue is where all the people are running to or running from.
No, I'm not seeing anything. Hovering and clicking and everything.
"20 more years of this side of me. And that's if I'm lucky."
They were running from that restaurant.
Yeah. You know, if I go down here, right, we're going to find somewhere where it's relatively some people, like over here, right, for example. Let's pop down and see if they run. Look, he's running.
I intend to forget all about him. I shan't wait for a fool.
I don't know why they're doing that. I think it's me. I think they're running away from me.
Lady Cirrus, hear me, goddess.
It is rather loud though, so I'm gonna give that bit a break. But anyway, back to sandals. Oh, pigs! That woman wanted pigs. Let's get some pig farms on the go. Let's go around here, I reckon. Now, it's probably a good idea to have it all the way out in the sticks because of the minus health modifier. So that's going to produce me 1 pig every 30 seconds. Some salt, that's going to be over here. Oh, would you look at that? Got like a dot thing. It's pretty cool. What else do we need? Tannery. Okay, let's go for the tannery. That's a -2 on happiness. Do these buildings actually get affected by unhappiness? It says it does, so I guess that's a thing over there then. Okay, let's go here. And the sandals, that provides additional income, so we're definitely going to be pumping it down here. So I think right there is where we're going to go. Alright. Let's do it. Pig farm first. Oh, I've just dinged. Locking in. Got a 07. I don't know what got a 07 means. What does got a 07 mean, darling? I've got to learn the lingo, so that's what I've got to do. So that's going to be 30 seconds, and that's going to be 1 minute. So I could get away with having 2 of those. And that one is 1 every 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to be producing. So we'll be able to provide quite a lot for that. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of leather. Maybe I didn't need to build 2. Well, I haven't built 2 yet. Let's get the salt on the go. That's kind of a cool looking building, isn't it?
SirLTAR suddenly feels very nervous as invisible eyes judge him from afar. While he does not know who it is, a sudden voice whispers, "Osher is always watching you, even in the past."
Okay. Hi Osher, you're right. I love that. That was quite dramatic. And I think the voice really fitted the content of what you wrote there. But yes, constantly looking over at Mrs. SirLTAR. Just in case there's something going on. Oh.
LOL, I did not expect the voice. Asterisk voice.
No worries. I use it to help me keep up with everything that's going off in the chat. We haven't got that figured out yet for YouTube, but we have got it sorted for Twitch.
Getting this empire back on its feet won't be easy.
Oh.
The Legion has a saying, if your attack is going well, you're walking into an ambush.
Okay, right, so this looks like he's the Emperor, or he acts on behalf of the Emperor. If I remember, I don't know where it came from, but I think the Emperor was only allowed to wear purple. I think that was a thing back in Roman times, or I might be completely mistaken. I might be giving you a load of false rubbish there. But we've got a choice to make. And
Scar, you impertinent beggar. I should be grateful to the wild dead Teuton that did it. Gives me an allure.
I think we're going to go for what gives us the positive reputation. Probably, I want to try and see what we can use this reputation for, so having more of it's probably going to help me out.
Kissing me cheeks, I like it.
He liked it. At least it's that. And our fire has gone down considerably.
Excuse me, Emperor. Your outfit will get tangled by a horse. Not OHSA safe.
Definitely not OHSA. Absolutely. We've got to be safe. Got to be safe. Sandal makers. We've now got safety footwear, which I'm sure OSHA will approve. We're going from no footwear to footwear now, so I'm sure that is definitely safer. Although I don't know if it's S3 rated though. Something tells me by the open toe foot wear that it's probably not going to have a steel cap on the end of there. Oh, interesting. So these are all the things that are affecting this building. Pretty cool. And we're waiting for some leather to be made, and then we'll be getting the sandals. So let's follow that process tree and make sure everything's working as it intended. So the piggies are making more piggies. And the tannery is tanning the leather. The salt is being produced. And it looks like this is going to be our first shipment of leather. Have you ever played any of the ANNO games before? I've got a few hours in ANNO 1800. Oh, I think he's unloading and loading at the same time. That's pretty good. Normally they'd just do like another cart. They wouldn't do the whole process in one go. Is that extending it? No.
Sorry, went on a break during your ads. Sandless? Open toes?
Yes.
Oh hell no. Shut the game down.
Absolutely right. Alt F4, boom. There may be an option to upgrade them. We do have a research tree. In fact, talking about the research tree, I haven't looked at it for a little while. It looks like we can upgrade our clothing. Maybe eventually there may be a high vis option as we go further down the tree. But let's go for this. It's going to increase our knowledge area effectiveness, so that's probably a good one to go for. And we should be seeing those items being delivered now. Here we go. Got an ox.
I will be going to work now, but my eyes are always watching, always finding you. Like the Eye or Mortar.
I love that reference. I'm absolutely addicted to Lord of the Rings. So any Lord of the Rings puns, always going to be here. Always going to enjoy those. Thanks for joining and thanks for chatting, dude. Have a good day at work. Here we go. We are making the sandals.
It feels like it does you good to eat a sardine.
Indeed, I bet it does. No, I don't think I've ever ate a sardine. Ooh, tunics. There's a problem with tunics. We're running low on the tunics. We better fix that production tree. I'm guessing we just need to get another hemp farm. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. Boom. And that's why the tunics weren't keeping up, I'm guessing. Let's have a quick look at the statistics, see what that's got to tell us. It's a customer good, so yeah, definitely an issue with the tunics. And if we stick the hemp there, yeah, so the demand for tunics kind of started being a problem 56-ish minutes ago. Now, one good thing is we could probably move both these two things over here and still be just about as effective. The middle bit's not really getting covered.
I brand the bread I sell as a mark of make and quality.
But it looks like we're catching up. So island income. That's interesting. Oh, this is everything that's just happening on this island, right? Oh, and that's the deity that I'm worshipping. And are we actually getting anything from the boots yet? Not yet. How much leather do you need for a sandal? I mean, come on. Oh, it is going up. That's good. That's good. And that won't be going up. Let's start working on soap now. So, again, piggies are involved, of course. Go there. More piggies. And then we're going to need to get the renderer. And it looks like all the same construction materials. Oh, and the lavender grove. Now, the lavender grove is something that offers happiness and joy. So, what I might
For your reference, you might want to read up on the OSHA Occupational Foot Protection Standard at 29 CFR 1910.136A, Chapter 17, Subchapter 9.
Now, that's an interesting statement. For my reference, you may wish to read up on this Occupational Footwear Protection Standard at 29. Okay, thank you for the reference. I may get back to you on that soon, but probably not on this episode. Not this episode. Oh, I've got some lavender fields to place. Did they build fences around here? Well, this is a big area. We'll have it now. Okay. Right, let's build it. Well, that's kind of pretty.
I can post the link if you like. Ha ha.
That's very generous of you. I'm sure if anybody is interested and they want to check it out, yeah, go for it. Post the link if you want. That's quite a pretty building.
Post it, he'll make sure he reads it, ha ha.
If the wife says it, I've got to do it. We can't get out of that, I'm afraid. So it doesn't look like the soap maker is a building that people want to be near, but it is a building that people will get health out of. So it's that toss up of, do I want to have -1 happiness but +1 health? I think I definitely want to go for the +1 health. Let's go for 2 of these buildings at each end, because we're planning on having more population around here and here, and I think that's probably going to be a good idea. We're kind of leaving this bit out in the lurch bit, but I think it's probably a good idea, because we're all about expanding, and we've got a lot of space here, a lot of space over here as well. And then we may end up kind of extending this bit out. We might end up putting a couple of bridges or something going this way, I think. We'll see how that all works out. And the rendering works. Looks like it's going to need
Have a good stream and a better red. I will return to quiz you tonight if you are still up.
I probably won't be.
Thanks.
I've got
smiley face.
I once in about another half-ish an hour, I've got to go to bed. I've got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not looking forward to it. But if for some crazy reason I am up, you're more than welcome to drop a hey in the chat. Or in the Discord. Thanks for chatting though, bud. Have a great day at work. Right, the render is up, and we're going to have a issue with charcoal. Now, let's check what the statistics screen says about charcoal. That's a... there we go. So it looks like we're producing 4 every tick, and it looks like we're only consuming 2. So I think we're going to be all right. And you see that little shadow there? I think that's how much it's going to go up to.
What's the most favourite thing you like about this game so far?
Well, I think the change is quite good. It's quite a dramatic change. I mean, it's still an Anno game. There are definitely a few things that are there that, you know, remind me of the Anno game. I think the graphics, for me, is something that's definitely improved, which is good. I like the immersion. The screen here feels a lot more detailed, and I feel like there's a lot going off in here that I have to keep my eye on now. This is kind of nifty. There's a lot of information going off up here, where I don't think in the last one there was a huge
What about
amount.
the logistics of items now?
So the movement of items feels about the same. However, I will say, you know, the carts and stuff, like how I mentioned earlier, where they came over, they dropped off, and they picked up at the same time. So there was a noticeable difference. I think it was this one that was going normally, and then that one was going a little slower as it was filling up. It was noticeable, but it didn't require multiple carts. So in the old game, you would have, unless you had power, of course, in the old game, you'd literally have a cart for going, a cart for coming, and it would be, it require multiple carts, where this one's requiring the same cart for doing the process, because it's going backwards and forwards. There's another thing as well that I haven't quite checked yet, and that's building chain to building chain. So you see here, this building, it's a lot closer for it to go to this than it is to this. So it's going down the road, it's going to the actual building that requires it, and then as a result, the item gets processed, and then it goes into the warehouse. That's probably one of the most efficient ways you can get a production tree. So if you're wanting to improve your productions, I would probably suggest that. So maybe having the mill, for example, wherever the mill is, where's the mill? Mill over here. You know, that's got extra steps and requires extra carts. So you've got your farm over here, that's going from here and then to here, and then your warehouse is going from here to here, and then you're going back from there, and then all the way over to the bakery. I think that's the bakery there. All the way over to the bakery, and then feeding the population. What would be a more efficient route would be to have the farm immediately adjacent to this, and then that way they're feeding the grain to the building straight away, and then all they've got to do is travel over there. So that would get me the resource a bit faster. But you know, tomato. Is it a huge deal in the grand scheme of things? Probably not that much.
So why don't you do that?
I kind of like having all my farms over here. Look, they're all here. I can see where all my farms are straight away. That's kind of why. Although I have kind of broken the link a little bit. Put these over here. But this farm, that offers a positive experience for these guys over here. They're being affected by the lavender farm.
If I only buys a carrot at the market, I'm buying it for me.
This is the whole point of a new game, to change the way you work.
I suppose you are right in that regard. But old habits die hard, don't they? But you know, this is a learning game. This is all about learning and trying to do a little bit of optimization, nice and slowly. But I do agree with you. If I did move these over there, they would be slightly more efficient. But I don't know what else I'm going to place down here. It might be more houses. So it's quite possible that I'll be wiggling some of these things around, maybe onto this part of the island, to kind of allow me to have all of this space as a city. So it's very likely that.
And I think that's why the developers have developed it this way, to allow you to be a little bit more conscious of resources instead of trying to manipulate the system in getting the most resources out of the materials.
I think you're right. I think they're focusing more on that beauty element of it, which is probably why we've got so many ornaments available to us right at the beginning of the game. Right? I've got so many dings going off on my phone next to me. It's very, very distracting.
My husband sometimes looks like a soldier now he wears his sandals.
So they're liking the sandals then. How about the soap buildings? Have we got soap in? Yeah, let's check that out. Have we got soap? We do not have the soap, not yet. Does the rendering works not working? Ah, right, okay. So I have to, yes, of course. Got to click the building and upgrade it to exist. Right, so the lavender, I didn't check on the lavender. How fast is that production? That's 1 every 2 minutes. This produces 1 every minute. So I'm going to need more of these lavender farms. Should I go around here? Let's go down this way. Again, we can always change this. So I'm going to need another 2 of these things. That's not going to fit there. How about...
I've got to say I do like the modifiers on the game to allow your city to thrive on certain items.
Let's go... Let's stick this one next to it and we'll see if they... No, they don't. Look, see? You see, because that building's already providing that benefit, we can't stack it. That's interesting. How about we... No. It's got to be over here. We've got to be relatively efficient. Let's stick that there. Just leaving enough room just for that path, because I think...
It allows you to build like facilities like this lavender farm in the middle of the city to give your entire city the full modifier.
Yep, anything within this circle will benefit from it. Anything. Having those 2 right next to each other probably doesn't do a great benefit for the city. Yeah? Sorry, darling? Oh. Hey, Dogmaster. It's nice to finally have a direct chat. What's it? Normally when we're talking, it's like I pop a thing down and then you respond and then about 4 hours later, you pop a thing down and then I respond. So it's really nice to be able to say, hey, I managed to catch you this time. So hey, how you doing? And how is the game going? I'm enjoying it. It is a bit graphically intensive though. I'm a little bit worried about how the end game's going to play. I may have to down some of the settings, even with the 3090. I'm a little bit worried about that, but hopefully everything's running quite nice. I am playing in 4K though, so that's probably the crux of my problem. And we're currently just working on a lavender farm to keep up with the demand for our soap makers. Starts running, how's it being going? Probably get it at some point, but not full price. It is quite expensive, especially the gold version. It is a fair few pennies. I think in England it's 75 quid. It's for the gold version, but I think you get all the expansions.
It's cool how they use different materials now for soap.
Yes. Well, we never had lavender infused soap in Anno 1800, did we? Although we did have lavender there. I'm sure we had lavender as a resource to use. That is all the lavender I'm going to need, although I may need more rendering works. So that's one every minute, so if that's one every 30 seconds...
No, I think we definitely didn't have lavender.
Are you sure?
I think you might be confusing it to grape.
No. I think we did. I think it might have just been behind the tourists. I think it might have been behind the tourist stuff. That's one every minute, so I'm going to need another one of these facilities. Game looks good, but I don't have the time to play it with FM26, and now also released. I mean, me bro, he loves Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 7. He's really enjoying that. We did a stream on Twitch the other day, probably about 4 hours, and then we did another stream. It was about 3 hours on Call of Duty 7. I think we did we did multiplayer, and then we did campaign. And campaign was quite good.
How
quite
are you finding
engaging.
the times for the materials? Like before, like soap, like you said you would need 2 to 1.
2 to 1, right? So what it is because I've got 2 soap buildings, one here and one there. That obviously doubles the requirement. So that's why I've got to have 4 lavender, because this is gobbling one up every 1 minute, and this is producing one every 2 minutes. So I've got to have 2 to produce one every 1 minute, essentially. So that's why I've got 2 of those per one of these. And then for the rendering works, again, because it's one every minute, I have to have another rendering works, because my rendering facility only produces 1 a minute, which is why I've got to have 2 of them. Does that answer your question? And back to Dogmaster, yeah, totally agree. I don't know how I managed to find the time to do everything. I honestly don't know how I find the time. Not to mention I work a 40+ hour week as well. That's going to be being a bit challenging. Certainly finding it hard to find time for family time, to do the YouTube, to do the streaming. Although I really am enjoying it, though. I hope this doesn't come across as as I'm not enjoying it. I really am.
I mean, work is a very light sentence.
Yes, it's still, I have to make important decisions about safety and make sure everyone's being, doing what they need to do. It's very important. Very important, Canadian users. Very important. How are you liking the campaign on Total War at the moment, Dogmaster? I finally managed to clear that space.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Looks like I can sell some of this wood. And you know what? We've got a whole bunch of charcoal we can sell as well. Let's see how valuable that is. We want to keep this money up, because we've pretty much got about the same amount of money now as what we started with. So we've got a fair bit of cash to flash.
See you like the judge, jury, and executor.
In the east, so west is going. See you like the judge, jury, and executor. I suppose so, in a way, yeah. And Ogmessa, you were saying, sadly, it took a bit long in the east, so the west got lost to the Stumpy people. You know, it's so difficult. I am so... Every battle, it's like a logistical nightmare. I've got to have, like, 3 armies just to be able to kill one of theirs. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to be like when I'm fighting the when I'm fighting the dwarves. You know, they are a really hard faction to go against as Skaven, as it is. Never mind 200-ish turns in. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be a right challenge. We should probably think about just killing the Ogre Kings and calling it an end and saying that's about as victorious as we're going to be. But I have really enjoyed that series. It has been a good series. I don't want to end it anytime soon, but I don't know how far we're going to be able to go with it. That the difficulty, it just seemed everything seems so against me. I've got the orcs to deal with. I'm terrified. If they just say no, we're fighting you, I'm going to be in so much trouble. There'll just be a green tide coming towards me, and they'll attack me from every direction. I just know it. So there's so many challenges ahead on that one. I'm just going to be it's such a spot, I think. I don't know if we can go inside those buildings. Let's check that out. Normally you can, for some reason they all run away from me. I don't know why. Oh, we can't go in. Oh, we can? Oh, no we can't. I don't even know what's going on now. We can explore the building. I don't think we can do very much. There's occasion running around people. Oh, can we... There we go. I'm riding the ox. No, I'm not. Oh, okay. I don't think I can do very much. That was just a bit crazy. I do love the graphics though in this. I really do. I think the graphics are they've definitely turned up the gear, like knocked it up a notch. We've still got an issue here. The rendering works is the issue. Why are we not keeping up? Is it the pigs? Everything's at 100%, so I don't. Oh,
you
no.
need to find that crazy chef.
That's a good point. I do need to find that crazy chef. I totally forgot about him. Maybe just rush back to 8 Pete's as the last thing you do. If I think that's a very, very good suggestion. Who knows? If we can take that back, I'll consider it a win. Right, where is this?
That's why everyone is running around screaming.
What, because of the chef? I don't know if it was, because when I first did it, everybody was running around like a lunatic before. But you might be right. Let's do the boat this time. Extra 2 cargo spaces probably be good. Right. It was the pub, wasn't it? That's where I need to go. Notifications. No, not there. Characters. Oh, this is all the chats. Questmaker. Mad Cook. Arrived in your city. Investigate the cook with outrageous claims. You can cook everything he needs. Claims. Right, we're looking for that cook. Not seeing him yet, though. If you guys see him, you'll have to let me know, because I'm not seeing him. But how do the gods work in Anno? Right, well that is a great question that I can potentially answer. So, you have a deity that you can set. So essentially, they just work as modifiers on a couple of your buildings. So like a bread building, porridge. Like so, Aries, for example, she's all about food. She'll help you out with food, and as long as you've got people that are worshipping in the area, which is basically plonked down a religious building near a residence, it will provide you with a set of devotion. So I've got 155 at the moment because I've got 155 people within the circle radius of my religious building. So if I went up to Neptune, for example, he'll give me some benefits in food harvesting and things that are basically related to the ocean. So that's how that one works. And again, because if I set him as my patron, he'd give me a benefit for sardines, for example. And each one of these little pegs that I can get up to will give me a bonus. So it will get me up to 20%, and it will give me another bonus. It will give me a minus upkeep, a plus 10% extra hit points. And that's kind of how it goes. And we've got a whole bunch. Like this one's Mars, and he gives me bonuses for sandals and weapons and armor and charcoal as well. And again, it's always 10%. And then these ones tend to be the more unique ones. So morale, less workforce needed, upkeep costs reduced, you know, stuff like that. So, and it looks like you've got a whole bunch that you can kind of choose from. I don't know how we unlock those ones yet. It looks like it might be a knowledge thing. But some of these effects are global as well. So if I can make this shrine, which I might do, because... Oh no, I need 1,000. I need 1,000 to be able to do that one. But if I make that shrine, I'll get +1 population, I assume, in an area. And that'll help me have more people to play around with. And it'll make them more healthy. So that's kind of what I know so far about the religious building.
Miss Sardine and I, we're both very small fish.
There is a chef somewhere. Like normally it would like highlight or something on the map, or like there's a little star saying, giving me a rough idea where he is. Kind of got a feeling like it might be around the pub area, or I don't know. If I find him, I'll be happy because I don't seem to be able to. Or maybe it's on a ship. Let's do a bit of travelling. Ship's not doing a lot at the moment. Let's sell what we've got in the cargo, and we'll nip on over. Oh, we don't got virtually nothing for the charcoal.
See, I can be a merchant.
She offers lavender. When I click it, it tells me to go over here, so that's where we're going to go. I'm going to go over here. We'll see what happens. Right. And yay, these don't have things over them anymore. So we've managed to actually make what we need to make for those. And it looks like we're making more money than ever before. Let's see what else we can be doing. Oh, we've got harbour buildings available. Oh, we can make our own ships. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ooh, ooh, where do we want to have this? Where do we want to have this? Let's have it all the way over there. Feels like a good place to have it. What do we need for that? Oh, we can actually make it straight away. Right, I'm guessing ropes are going to be needed. Oh, we're going to need more hemp farms. Oh, let's have that sideways. There we go. Ching! That's the hemp covered. Rope. Ooh, do I want to build the rope up here? Is there any benefit if I build the rope up down there? Not that I can tell. I've got to be a little bit... You know what I could do? I could pop that.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
We'll check that out in a minute. We'll pop that there. No, because then if those ones provide... Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll plonk it just there. There we go. Only a little trip. And we'll build another warehouse just here. And that way we can use this space if we so need to. And sales. Oh, sheep. Brilliant. Okay. Let's go over here. There we go. That gives us a scope to use this space if we so need. Another warehouse. I know we've got 3 warehouses here, but this is probably going to be quite a busy area.
Kaiso Syracuse. We deal in acquisitions and human relations, in a manner of speaking.
Okay. You sound like a pirate.
Restless raiders roam these seas. If anyone here is friendly, it is certainly not them.
Oh, I see. Thanks for the tip.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Oh, wow, look at all this. He's a very fancy pirate living in a place like that.
He's under attack.
Oh, hey, what? I'm under attack? Where? Oh, there's a catapult. Nicely hidden.
We stand waiting.
How much damage did I just take? Did it miss? I think it missed. Woo!
A lot of hassle for a lot of people you've caused.
I see. Right, okay. So they've got like defensive bits. Another one there. But that, I think it might have like a directional facing. I'm not sure. It's pretty cool.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
I kind of love the island formation. Let's check out all this. Oh look, they've got soldiers in there and everything.
How are you finding your game so far?
Well, again, it's been a little slow, but it's we're not rushing it. It's about understanding everything that the game's got to offer and utilizing it.
Just followed.
And trying to explore. Oh, thanks for the follow. I've got my face just over it. I can't see who it was that just followed. Eh? Did you like it? That was a new thing that I just added. Thank you very much for the follow. Menti NFL NL.
Our scouts
That's nice. Thanks for the follow, dude. Have you got the game as well, or are you
Dogmaster is my YouTube. Laughing face.
Ah, right. Dude, nice to see you here. Awesome. Thanks for joining, and thank you for joining on there for me. That's awesome, dude. Thanks. Now you're on both platforms. You can see when I'm doing this and doing that. Awesome. Thanks for the support, dude. Appreciate it. And I've got text to speech on Twitch as well. So every time you say something, I'll not miss it.
Welcome to Lilyby
Thank you for
Garden.
doing that jump.
I am
I haven't
Valeria
quite figured it
Durand,
out on
of
YouTube yet,
many
but I'm getting there
establishments.
because I can see you've typed a few things and I've missed a few things. Was Alex a Romanian? I'm not sure if she is.
Keep your nose out of Syra, Governor.
Ooh.
We'll have ourselves a pleasant arrangement.
All right, we've got a decision to make. Do we want to befriend the pirates, or do we want to say, "Cool on, then, I'll have some"? That's my question. I think maybe we should extend polite greetings. Probably a good idea. You know, keep things cordial for as long as we can until he has a crack. Or do we warn him? Did we warn him? That's the question. I think maybe we should just extend those polite greetings. What do you guys think, chat? I'm going to pop a timer on it. I'm going to 10 seconds and I'm going to click the button. 5 seconds.
Beat him with a stick.
Beat him with a stick. Warn him. There, you got it. There we go. We've done it. That's probably not the best thing to do, but it's the thing that we did. Ooh, right. Okay, so the crazy chef might be over here. Yes.
This sample can be free of charge.
Okay. And then we deliver it back. Right, well, let's avoid the pirates. We're going to angle ourselves a little bit away, because I don't know what those ships are capable of yet, and for all I know, we've got a gunboat and they've got a cruiser. Until I figure out
listen here.
all the
wrath
names.
Of the sword is not easily stayed, if you catch my meaning.
Right, well, what I can tell you is that's got one tower and it's got 2 of the little trebuchet things. No, not trebuchets. What were they called? Oh, what were they called? Bolt throwers? I think we'll call them a bolt thrower. Let's get these things built, because if we need to replace a boat, then we can, at least. Go. Oh, we've got a dockyard. Look how cool. It's got statues on it. Right, let's get that thing hooked up. There we go. That is a weird looking shaped building, but it's got statues on it, so I'm after it. Like the prettiest building we've got in the harbour.
Used to hunt the whale. Wait till the south.
Alright, so I'm aware we've got a capital ship, so it's unlikely our ship's going to be here, but it looks like these are trading ships and these are fighting ships. So let's go down the military side of things and see if there's a repair crew. Oh, excuse me, might be a good idea. Let's do that, and let's do that one as well, because probably neighborhood watch might be a good idea. So it looks like all I need to do is make some sails and make some rope, and I'll have a Legio. So that's something to look into. This lady down here, she liked piggies. It might be worth sending her some piggies, because all this other stuff I can't send her, but I'm guessing the price of pigs is extremely cheap. So considering that we can make piggies, it's probably a very easy resource to send on over. It costs us 6 denarii per minute, so we'd be breaking even if we sent them, even in a perfect production chain. So I don't think it's worth making pigs. According to that, unless we can reduce the cost of that down somehow. So I don't think selling pigs is going to be profitable for us. Oh look! That's 13. That's still 15. Okay. So things don't go down the longer they're there. I reckon we probably could take that ship on. Have we got any numbers we can look at?
So wary, Praetor.
Right, so accuracy 70, range 35, shots per minute 15. So it doesn't really give me like a DPS or anything. Captain slot, I guess that's where we can put items like for our ships. That's pretty cool. That's movement. Okay, so we've got 2 types of attack, which probably explains why we've got 2 bows. I'm guessing this is archers on the ship, and then these are the catapults. Or ballistas. So, it's a good job we weren't looking for that chef around here anymore. Otherwise, we would have still been looking. Right, we've got a new city watch to build. Okay. So, what's this one actually going to do for me? So, this one's going to make people happy.
Started in your city.
What started? A fire? Oh, down here? Oh, blimey, we haven't got anything down here. Let's get something built then, quick. Boom. There you go. Fix it. Oh, I like the fact that they do it straight away. That I like. You know, I didn't consider about the flames.
Oi! My neighbour's fuming!
So out of curiosity, that's only -4. Okay. So if I stick this guy down here then. So that's kind of like the police station. That's interesting. Oh dear. Doesn't look like people can deliver while it's on fire. Apparently that sort of thing. But we have got two, and we are putting them out, so that's good. Does the health still go down while it's on fire? Doesn't look like it. It looks like when the fire people get there, they fix it, which is good. I think we'll have a couple of these city watchers around here as well. Probably one there, and ooh, we've got a bit of a gap. Why have we got a gap there and not over there? Okay. Let's go up here then for that one. There we go. Let's build those two buildings. Ching! Oh, look at that. We need some more basic houses now. How about we do... Oh, actually. How about we do this? Let's go... Go 2. And we're going to have a really long... path. Actually, that's a little bit too long. Now we've got, at least we've got a break in it now. Look at that! Super quick. It's quite an extension, and we're going to get quite a lot of benefits from all these buildings as well.
A single ant can't run the colony.
And that still covers a fair chunk of it. This is going to change all my base resources. Everything's about to go. Everything is not okay. Straight away.
A small fire has broken out. Too small to be of concern.
Yes, it has been put out now. And has our boat arrived? It has. I like the fact that we don't have time limits on these now. So what do I need to do now then?
What do we do, Gov?
That's a great question. I literally just asked it.
What do we do, Gov?
Right, so it's going to cost us some soap, some sandals, some of that, or we can give them some coins. I think we should give them some soap. What do you guys think? Sandals, soap, hemp? Which one do we think, guys? I'll have to check to see if that god is available. I think I'm going to stick a timer on it. I'll give you 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Gonna go with sandals. A simple soul. Yeah. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of questions. Hire the cook immediately. Let's hire him. Let's do it. Shall we hire him? What do you guys think? I'll give you 5 seconds. I'm hiring him.
All right. A genuine culinary miracle, eh?
Oh, look at
Thanks
him.
for helping out, Governor. I'll be thinking about that for half a century.
That's pretty cool. How do I utilize him though? That's my question. He will be transferred upon first use. Does it say where we use him? It just says he's a specialist. It doesn't say where we use him. I mean, it says he's a cultural specialist. Can we put him in something? Oh, here we go. Right, okay, so I figured it out. So let's go for this.
Let's work together.
Another achievement.
You stick your tongue out and say, ah. No, looks good.
There we go. We've now got... I assume the purple is legendary? Oh, we've gone up another level. Okay, we've got another... What's going on here? Of course I will do. I mean, Mrs. LTAR. Ah, that's that. Right, so we've just got a quick decision to make. Do we want to spend some money for the festival, or do we want to spend a load? Now, we are going to be needing a lot of this very soon. So I'm probably more attuned for the money, if I'm honest. What do you guys think? Random specialist or captain? I think I'm going to pay for it.
Spend money, money bag.
Spend money, money, money. I'm doing it. Why is it time for that? Oh gosh, I did say 10. All right, I'll tell you what, guys. We'll do another 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'm really going to have to go to bed because I've got to be up in 7 hours. Is that about right? Yeah. But it does mean that I can do a little bit more tomorrow, especially if I'm doing episodes like this. So that'll be fun. Right, where is this festival? I want to see it. Where's the festival? If I was... I know, matey. But I've got a big job to deal with. When I get in on Monday. Who knows what's going to happen. I want to see this... Ooh, hey up. What's going on here?
Again, it's still empty.
Oh, I see. We need more hemp. Need more hemp. Hemp. That one.
Mandatory Monday.
I know, dude. It's gonna be a rough one as well. Because I've got a lot to deal with when I get in. Right, that's hopefully going to fix the clothing issue with hemp.
It feels like it does you good to eat a sardine.
Oh, I love the fact that we've got all these extra things. Things are going quite well. I think the fire safety is a problem, but everybody seems quite happy. And the fact that we're still making money, and a lot of money now, and I'm hoping a new ship very soon. I'm not seeing sales though. What am I missing on the sales? Where are my sales? I am making the sail building, aren't I? Did I just talk about it and not do it? That's a rather large... Oh no, it's there. Oh no, that's the warehouse. Yeah, there's my problem. Alright, okay. Ta-da! Well, at least we've got plenty of sheep. So, this is a global thing. So, I need to figure out where the biggest fire problems are. Now, we know that we had a big fire problem over here. So it might be that these things aren't that big of a deal. The fire... The biggest one is the bread facility. I suppose that makes sense. So would it be worth me moving the bread facility?
I have a few new proposals to take to the Magister someday.
Yeah, this is the biggest one right here. Maybe moving that a little bit further away might be a good idea. Although it does make me a lot of money though. We move that over there. Might be a good idea. Although that's probably going to make a lot more people in trouble. So I'll tell you what, we'll leave it there for now. Oh look! Look! We've got a thing happening! For some reason they do that. I don't know why. But they really like it. I don't know why. For whatever reason, they love it. I must have a bad smell. Oh, so that's my deity. Oh, they're very loud. Everybody's running. Everyone's running. All right, that's just a bit.
Need to find him.
The crazy chef. I've done that. That was ages ago. That one was, matey. Look, I've got nothing on the quest book now. Look, done and dusted. It was.
He's terrorizing your people.
Yeah, it's not the crazy chef. Not the crazy chef, dude. For whatever reason, when I come into the area, it's they're reacting to me.
Something is.
Yes, they're reacting to me walking around. For whatever reason, I must have done something that makes them run. Who knows? Who knows? It might be prudent to get this up and running.
Oh, so maybe you're not very popular.
It could be that. It could be that. Things are definitely growing. I'm liking the way this is developing. What do you guys think? Right, we are getting some sales. Oh, it's costing swords as well. That's pretty interesting. Maybe we should...
Are you a scary ruler, triangular ruler?
I could be, you know, in Stronghold Crusader, I am a little bit mean sometimes. It's all about that efficiency bonus. This one, this is going to increase health. I mean, I've got quite a lot of health already. And although my fire does seem to be quite negative, I don't think there's a lot I can do about that. I think I'm just going to have to accept a little bit of flames. I'm going to go with the medic there, and I'm going to go with the other one there. We have got a bit of overlap, but I imagine as the place gets bigger, these things will come out a bit more. Look at that, that was a big jump. We're doing this side too. Good job, we've got the money. Look at that, 300. That's not bad. We don't really have a lot of negative modifiers on that either. Oh, that's pretty. Look at this. So what are we actually upgrading there then? Is that just the range? Increase the amount of fire. Oh, right. Riots. I like this. This is all very nice. Right, let's build a few more houses. Oh, we can unlock some more stuff. Shall we unlock some more stuff? No, you know what? Maybe we should call this the end of the episode, guys, because I do have to go to bed, and I've played for 10 minutes over, and if I don't go to bed, I'll end up playing on it all night, and then I'll get sacked. I don't want to get sacked. So, if you've enjoyed it, and you want to let me know, why not press that like button on YouTube? You know, it helps with all the algorithms and stuff. And if you want to press the other button on Twitch, then that's awesome too. You know, that follow button.
All the time in the world to play.
Then you'll have all the time. Well, you see, the best thing is with me being on days is I'll be able to play when I come home from work. So that's a thing. That's totally a thing. So I could be on tomorrow. Let's say 5 o'clock. Let's say 5 o'clock, and I'll be on for at least 2 to 3 hours, and then we can explore some more of this chain, and also the ships. I want to get a Legio. And who knows, maybe we might end up with some trade ships too, and we'll actually start trading some resources and stuff like that. I reckon she might like to buy soap, you know. I reckon we could probably sell the soap. Does she like lavender? I think she likes lavender, you know. She does. 24? Lavender's awesome.
Count me there. I'll be on at 5 PM to watch you.
Thanks, Canadian Jesus. Awesome sauce. I know he doesn't like it when I say that. It's appreciated. Thanks again. Right, I'm gonna call it then, dude. And or possibly dudettes. See you tomorrow, 5 o'clock. I'll put a thing on the schedule before I go to bed.